Toei could have been doing this from the start with Sanji. AK that.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. They like literally that moment gave me like Enel Sanji vibes. Like literally from Skypiea. Lit that mug. Thanks. I needed a light. Like, man, bro's just different, man. But I am glad. Which, by the way, don't forget, this is still the same arc that we were all pissed off that he was barking. So this is that same arc. So finally, maybe we could start to forget that happened this arc.
I did.
You already forgot.
I've been forgot about it.
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I try not to think about it. Even this moment, it's just diminished slightly because, technically in their time, he was barking probably about 20 minutes ago in like One Piece time. So this cool moment doesn't negate the fact that you barked for Stussy and you were okay with it. And you put your hands up and woofed and hopped.
Not
gonna hold you, bro. That should have got you kicked off the crew. Jinbei should looked over him like, yep, I'm making an executive decision, bro. You're getting kicked. I'll deal with Luffy later about it. And just left him. Cause like hold you, if any of my friends bark around me, delete my number.
What's your frustration, my guy?
Yeah.
What's your frustration?
Because like literally we have nothing in common anymore and we have no reason to be friends though.
Did you just bark? Come on.
What's wrong with barking?
Nah, you can't do that.
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with barking?
It's a little too much.
In general, right? There's nothing wrong with barking in general. Because sometimes you just have a bark inside of you that you need to let out. I get it. But when you see a woman, if a guy barks let me just ask it direct. Let me just ask it straight up. Strawberry, just give it a buck with me, a whole beanie weenie. If a dude is talking to you and he starts to bark, are you walking to him or are you running away from him?
Is this our first encounter?
This is
yes.
I'm gonna say it's your first, and I want to hear if it's your second encounter. No more than your second encounter. Maybe first date went well, and then you're meeting him again second time. But I want both because I'm so curious.
So if we're just meeting for the first time, to be honest, it depends on the vibes. Because if we vibing like that on the first date, then I'm gonna see you barking as kind of cute.
Bro,
but that's just me. That's just me. That is just me. I am not a typical female. I'm not normal by female standards. Okay. I'm more primitive than anything. So if you're showing like animal aggression towards me, I like that. So
okay.
All right, let's move on from that.
If I was a regular
move on from that.
Okay, let's have one follow-up question. I promise I'll pull it to your lips up. I'm my bad, Zal. I am just a curious person in general. All right. One follow-up and I'm done. We're moving on. One follow-up.
Okay.
Does there have to be any kind of prepping? Like you said, right situation. So you go out on a date, he picks you up, he's cool. You get to the restaurant, he's like, man, you are gorgeous, and just starts barking. You're not like, yo, I don't know. You're still like, okay, yeah. This guy might be right.
Okay, you know what? If we are in public, that is completely different. I'll kiki and ha 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 because what the hell are you doing? But okay, I guess. Sure. We'll go with it. Or I'm just gonna ignore it and not acknowledge it at all.
Got it.
There's a big difference in vibe when you're out in public. If we're going to a restaurant, do not bark at me at the restaurant. There's
Okay.
nothing to bark at right now.
But in the
What if they
car,
play?
after he picks you
What
up,
if they
it's okay.
playing? What if they playing DMX though?
See, that's
It's
okay.
different. That's
Absolutely.
fine.
That's
fine.
okay. That's okay. But I just want to like clarify, like if he picks you up, you're in private, you get in the car, lipstick on, dress on, like man, you look so good. Woo woo.
Yeah.
Picks you up from your house. Are you getting out the car? Are you like, man, this might be a guy for me. I'm gonna
No.
entertain this date. No, okay, all right, got it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's all I need to know. That's all.
I'm not getting out the car. What the heck?
You're not getting out the car.
If-
You're
if
gonna
we-
go on the date.
Listen. Yes, I'm gonna go on the date.
Okay,
Why not?
I got it.
This could be fun. I'm gonna see how this night goes.
I'm
you-
not gonna hold you,
Okay,
bro.
if
Not
we're at
touching
the
that.
restaurant already and we're around people, I don't want you barking at me. But if you do it in a private setting, like maybe I just look so good that you gotta bark. Okay, all right.
Can you imagine just
Yeah.
get out the car?
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Start howling.
Yo.
This is-
Crazy.
Yo,
That's
Crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even explain that to your boy.
Listen, I know the vibes. I've been in those type of situations, so I understand it.
where you just had to bark.
Okay.
Yeah, nigga, DMX was playing, and I wanted to holler at her, so I
That's
barked.
different.
And it,
That's
and it
different.
worked.
Now let's say DMX ain't playing though, Nika. That's different. You could hide
DMX
behind
ain't
the
playing?
cupboard. Yeah, DMX ain't playing, bro. You just
It's
See a girl.
context. Context matters. If she's sitting there talking about her dog, I do it.
no dog talk, bro.
I'm
This is
telling
just
you,
straight random.
If it's straight random, probably not. But if it's
All right.
if me and her just got done watching Air Bud, I'm barking.
Okay, yeah, no. That's what I was saying at the beginning.
I'm
Because
barking.
sometimes there's barks inside you. You just gotta let it out. Like I bark probably once a week, but it's because I just have to. That's okay. But I'm not barking at my wife. That's weird. I can't do that.
Yeah, don't just
How's that weird? Wait a
watch,
minute.
Look, my
Wait
wife's
a
inside
minute,
the
did
house.
you even
I wouldn't
ask
open
your
the door
wife?
and just be like, her. I wouldn't just do that to her. That'd be weird. You know what I mean?
Hey man.
That
I'm
would
just
be
saying.
strange.
Okay, I already gave the disclaimer. I am not a typical female.
No, I
already
get
gave
it.
that
Fine. Listen, Strawberry,
You're
you
good.
have no
I'm
excuse.
not normal.
However you
okay?
however you prefer your alpha to be is all on you. That is perfectly
Exactly.
Listen,
Very true.
everybody
Yeah,
got
you
their
good.
thing. How I want a woman to be submissive to me is probably not how you would be submissive to you for your man. Trust me. You know what I mean? We all got our own list of requirements.
And
true.
the point is that
Jeffrey
Stussy
zone.
was okay with it. Stussy was not freaked out. So Stussy, you were probably a
No,
lot like
Stussy wasn't
Stussy, and
freaked
that's a
out.
good thing. Stussy. We like Stussy around here, so that's cool.
Listen, Sanji barking at Stussy is probably the most love she ever got as a clone than she was when she was original. Because Whitebeard was
valid.
not loving her. Whitebeard
That's
was
valid.
not loving that woman, bro.
That's
Whitebeard
valid.
told that woman directly, "I don't love you.
I don't even want you for real. Facts.
I don't want you."
Which was
Well,
crazy, by the way.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the bar.
I think that was high key crazy because I'm just Shocky, Stussy. I mean, hey, do what
Bro,
you
he
will.
gave
with that.
Gloriosa no motion.
None.
Oh,
Went on a
Not at
whole
all.
rant about that. I went on a whole rant about that. Gave Gloriosa no motion. I don't get how she was ever beautiful. Well, she's beautiful, but
Crazy.
ain't nobody ever acknowledged it.
it's probably crazy.
I mean, she
That's what
looked
it is.
okay to me.
Yeah, but you're not in story, so you don't count.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
I'm
enough.
telling you, you don't count,
Fair
bro.
enough.
She's
Fair enough.
supposed
She
to be
crazy.
beautiful. Not one person has told Gloriosa she's like that.
She's crazy.
Nothing.
That's what it is.
She hasn't
Well-
even gotten the casual sister scene where you see two women together and like, yo, they're both so hot. They haven't even done that for Gloriosa yet. It's just all Shocky, bro. All Shocky. all
She's
Shocky.
oh god, yeah, she's crazy.
So
I mean-
maybe she. Oh, you go fully. Go
I
for
was
it.
gonna say was, I mean, that's what happens when you don't answer your fan mail.
Oh yes.
Shit, Shocky might have not answered hers neither though.
I don't know.
Just saying, Shocky looked like Shocky looked at the pile and lit a cigarette, bro. Probably lit the letters on fire too.
So then Gloriosa's probably just holding Boa back. Maybe that's just what she's been doing. Maybe she's intentionally been holding Boa back. Are we on the waves of that theory?
Women
Because
do
maybe
hate
she's just
in
bitter.
very weird ways.
Maybe she's just
No
bitter.
disrespect to you, Strawberry. No disrespect to you, Strawberry. But I've seen women hate in
What?
extraordinary ways.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah. Ways
All
where
the
men
time.
will never hate on each other. I've seen women go to war. Like, wow.
Yeah,
It's,
y'all ready to go to bat.
yeah, like I'd be
No,
like, wow, this is
listen,
crazy.
listen. Women are so vicious. They'll hate on you your entire friendship of like 20 years.
Make no sense.
Facts.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Makes no sense.
I've seen it.
Doesn't make no
Ridiculousness.
sense at all. I don't got the energy or the patience for that. So
Yeah, that part. That part.
Like you just saw her. Nah, she a bitch though, Zaza.
Dang.
Like you just hugged her. Like what? Like okay.
Hey,
Listen,
hey,
they
I
don't.
man.
work in
They
the
don't. Aaron, okay.
I work in the teaching
They.
department. Nothing but cattiness.
I'm about to say, me too. Hey, you know, Zav, teaching is mainly more women than men, anyways.
Woo!
But, you know,
Valid.
that's neither here nor there.
Valid. All right. Well, I'm about to pull the tier list up. So I'm gonna do a tier list. This is a backstory tier list. This is like a
Okay,
ranking
bet.
of backstories. There's 42 backstories on here.
God damn.
But they should be relatively easy to rank. I mean,
Okay.
Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm active.
hold on 1 second though. Oh, it's right here. There we go. But now they have ads on their freaking thing, so that's gonna be somewhat annoying. But whatever. Okay, so I didn't make an F rank. I don't think I necessarily need to. We can just use
Nah,
D
I don't think.
as the bottom rank, and obviously you guys know how this obviously works.
Yeah,
Now
I don't think
I
none of
didn't
them
make.
are F. Oh, my fault.
Well, I don't know. I somewhat disagree, but we'll get into that. Now,
F tier
some.
backstory.
I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. There's one off the top of my dome right now. I'm thinking of that. That is a bottom tier backstory. Like one where I just rolled my eyes, was like, yo, can we just like let's just move on, bro. Like I'm good.
Yeah, I got
I
one too.
Dang, I'm making me think. Maybe I'm too nice to Oda, bro. God damn. Maybe
maybe,
people are
bro.
right. Maybe
know.
I give Oda too much credit, I guess. God damn. I'm like, what?
No, he's great with
F-tier
backstories.
backstories? If y'all don't have the same F tier backstory, I'm gonna be tight because that means there's multiple F tier backstories in the light of the One Piece community, and I do not agree. But let's have a fun night, guys. Let's have a fun time. I'm enjoying my weekend. Let's finish off with a banger.
For sure. So I need to see how they're. I guess it's pretty simple. I guess this first one is obviously Luffy's backstory with Shanks.
No, that's not F tier.
No,
We're
no, definitely not F tier.
We're not including the Goa Kingdom, right? Just the backstory with Shanks, right?
Yeah, like the backstory that we saw at the beginning, that part
Okay.
that we knew. I'm assuming that's what this picture is. I'll just go with that.
I'll go last. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this shit. This is
Okay.
gonna be good.
Quick question.
Yes.
So when you're ranking backstories, are we the higher they are? Is that like this is just a terrible backstory?
The more you liked it, basically.
The more I liked
okay.
it, the better it is. Yeah, the higher the grade
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're not doing how sad these backstories are. Just did we like?
No, not.
No, we're not doing how sad they are, but the sadness will bring up the the ranking.
Yeah, that'll play a part in the
that's
fact.
what makes it
That'll
good.
play a big factor in how you value the backstory, but it shouldn't be the overarching thing, though. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Okay, so we're gonna come out with Luffy. So, I'm gonna be the person. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there. I think it's C tier.
Okay. All right, Fully.
I
That's why you my dog. That's why you my dog. He say he don't care. Like Evan, you fight me.
Wait.
My opinion.
He's your dog because he just has a good his opinion, or he's your dog because you agree with that opinion.
No, I don't agree with it. But what I do think is I love that he stands on it and he's
Me
like,
too.
yo, fight me. I don't care.
I'm not gonna fight you, Fully, dude. Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think it's C though? I do need to hear that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Gotta
If we're
listen
just
intensely.
if we're just talking about like the parts with Shanks and whatnot, it's the lot of like machinations of Shanks that ruins that for me. Because there's a lot of why did he give up his arm? He gave up his arm because of this, and we're finding out more and more information. That kind of takes away from that backstory. It really kind of does because it's just like we're filling in the holes for a character that like only tells us is God tier, and we're finding out more and more levels of like the capabilities of this character. But like something that we know that he can wipe off by just looking at to go. Just certain things about it just doesn't sit well with me, and that's why I give it a C. Mm, yeah.
Okay,
That's fair. That's
valid.
fair. That's fair. That's fair. So,
I'm
yeah.
assuming you agree, Shanks. Or not Shanks. Wow, Za.
Yeah.
You agree with
That
that?
should be that
Ether?
should
Yeah.
be his
Yeah.
nickname. On God,
Oh yeah.
that should be his
Shanks.
nickname.
Of
Hmm.
course. I was gonna give it a D, but I was like, you know what? Luffy's in it. It's the first background story. I'll be nice. I'll give it a C, but it's a low C minus for me.
Man.
Didn't
Okay.
need didn't need all that Shanks lore. Didn't need
So
all
you're
that.
going to see. Okay. Um,
Okay.
do you got something you want to say, Strawberry, before I go?
I mean, I put it at B. I mean, it wasn't the best, but then it wasn't the worst either. I mean, I like Luffy's backstory as far as Shanks goes. Now, see, I understand what Fumi is saying, but to me, that's why I like the backstory even more.
Me
Because
too.
yes, you could have done all different things. You could have shown your power scaling to like extremely early, but you didn't. You chose not to. You chose to go another route that was way more simple. So it just, I don't know. I put it at a B though.
Hmm?
I put it at a B.
Valid. Um, okay. I I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go like high B to A. I can't really go any lower than that. Uh, we got a lot out of that backstory, a lot, and like every piece of that was obviously valuable. Maybe we're talking about our main character, but this backstory was such a good summary of him. It wasn't a very long backstory either, but you didn't need it. It was such a good summary of the character that we would grow to meet and watch as he grew up. It's very consistent. It's still consistent with the way he is now. And you get to see Shanks as well and understanding that there's levels inside of this, like putting like the broader One Piece that we know now, it just adds more depth to like how good this backstory is as you put more and more together. Like this may not have just been like a kid that just ate this fruit. Like Shanks actually went out, stole the fruit, came here with the intent to potentially give to somebody. It wasn't for him, but the fruit chose him. Like I guess when you go in and start to understand more, even understanding about in my opinion, if I'm gonna keep it a buck, this backstory was better to highlight the show from a perspective of the red hair pirates than Luffy. Because like being able to see them and like
Ooh, you
it was
close.
confusing. Like
You
I'm
close
like,
as
okay,
fuck.
I didn't understand like why are you letting them beat you up? And then starting to get the idea and the concept of like, yo, like we're really stronger than them. Like we don't have to fight everybody just because we're strong. Like I don't know. I'm not gonna hold you. I can sit here all day with this, but there's so many pieces to this backstory that hit so hard at the time. But this backstory aged perfectly, all the way up to where we are now, getting more information to just add it to the fuel of this backstory.
Yep. My turn, right?
Yeah, it's your
Mm-hmm.
turn, bro. I'm done.
I give it an A for everything he just said, and I'm gonna add because I think it's more broader than the perspective of the red hair pirates. It's the perspective of pirates. Period.
Yeah.
Pirates don't fight clean; they fight dirty. Pirates don't. At the end of the day, simple goof stuff can happen, and then people could be in the most serious of modes, and this can happen. Yes, Shanks did give up his arm, and then we're learning now it's for an even deeper reason than just I made a gamble. Like it's a gamble, but we're learning how serious the gamble actually is. And my thing is, my biggest parallel for this moment is Jaya. Exactly what happens here in Shanks' flashback
Yeah.
happens with Bellamy. The exact same thing. Even down to the bounty, because we then found out in volume 4 billion with Film Red that Shanks's bounty at that time was 1.4 billion. And that guy had a 8,000, 10,000 berry, 10,000. Come on, bro, what are we doing? So now we're learning that we don't gotta fight every low homie that passes us. And that was the whole point of Luffy doing what he did in that bar. And then come to find out later to see Blackbeard pick up his bounty post and be like, oh, 100 mil. And we learning that Bellamy's so much under Luffy. It's like, yeah, this is the same shit with Shanks, bro. Same exact shit. And pirates don't play. We don't fight fair. That's exactly what that he learned that in that moment, which is why Luffy didn't complain. He said, thanks to the drink, Bellamy put his face on the floor. We're pirates. We don't fight fair. Zoro was ready for Luffy to. Everything that I saw in Jaya emphasized that flashback so much more. So I could have honestly went S because of how much the flashback itself just summarizes pirates. Yeah. But I'm gonna stick with A to be. I like what Reed did. I'm gonna stick with A. But I think that was a heavy flashback still.
Valid.
Especially with all the Film Red stuff that they add later with the flashback with like Ben Beckman when he goes to save Luffy. Technically, that's the same group of bandits. You know what I'm saying? So there's so much that they have already added to it to make it even better. And I already thought it was a great start of the show, period. Like, Luffy takes that speech, goes to Syrup Village, and almost make Usopp shits on himself with the speech while he's copying Shanks. Like, that's crazy. Like, Luffy legit took his sensei's aura and goes and uses it to recruit his next mans. Like, that's kind of crazy. But that's me. I give it a solid A.
I could put it in S. I definitely just couldn't go any lower than B personally.
Yeah, I can't go no lower than B. B's I agree with Ree on that one completely.
Did y'all have anything y'all want to add to that? I'm gonna average it out and put it at B.
That's fine.
Cool. This is one of Zod's favorite one. It's the Sabo backstory.
D. No, I'm joking. I fuck with Sabo now. Don't worry, I fuck with Sabo.
What? Wait, when did this happen?
I've been saying I fuck with Sabo.
I don't remember that, bro.
I don't care for his leader, but Sabo's all right.
When did that happen? What did I miss? Did y'all know this? Like, am I the only one that didn't know this? Like,
I'm fine with Sabo.
I thought he messed with Kobe, not Sabo.
No, I don't mess with Kobe. Fuck Kobe. He got Garp stabbed.
Wait, what is?
But you were saying that about Sabo.
What did Sabo do? Why do you like him now?
He's all right. He does his own shit, so I can respect him. I'm like, you know what? You go out, you're crazy, you like your brothers. I like it. He's all right. He's done some stuff. Unlike his boss.
So for an entire year, you were sitting there calling him Amnesia Boy for no reason?
He's still Amnesia Boy. I'm still gonna call him that, but I can respect him at the same point.
Yeah, he fucks with Sabo. He shits on him and calls him Amnesia Boy, but you gotta remember, he fucks with Sabo because he shits on Dragon. So you gotta remember the agenda the right way. He's gonna give Sabo the credit. He gives Sabo the credit that everyone wants, the credit that I keep telling people they should be giving it to Dragon. He's one of the people that will give it to Sabo because Sabo goes to the Holy Land and he does shit. Dragon ain't do shit, and that's why Zod thinks Dragon and Shanks and them are complacent men.
I guess he checks out.
He's actually being consistent. You know, he said all this on stream before. He just picks his moments. Like he'll pick his moment. Like he'll clown Sabo today, but then tomorrow, depending on the context of the conversation, he'll respect Sabo.
Wow.
But he absolutely hates Kobe. That is a fact. He does absolutely hate Kobe.
No, I remember the Kobe thing. I remember that. Like, watch this.
You mention Shanks, he'll draw the sword. You mention Dragon, he'll draw the sword. You mention Sabo, he'll put his hand on the sword. You feel me? He won't draw it, but his hand is there. He's ready. Like, say, depending on what you say next, I might one sword style your shit. Like, that's Zod.
Got it.
Yeah, that's
got it.
See, I know who I'm talking to, Zod. I study everybody, bro.
It's fair.
Okay.
It's fair.
Well, you know what, Nico? I appreciate that. But Zod talk about Dragon just a little bit too much for my comfort. Okay?
Y'all talk about Dragon. I don't talk about him. Don't bring him up.
That's true. You're right. He doesn't bring him up.
Yeah. He doesn't bring him up, but okay, my bad.
You know what's crazy?
It's the whole.
He's cool with
he
Dragon.
Only looks to the east.
Look, yeah, he's cool. He'll let dragon stuff ride, and then when it's brought up, he'll slander. The only person he openly slanders, legit, is Shanks. Like we'll be chilling, and then he'll be like, "Yo, nigga, I know you're at Anime NYC. Tell him I said fuck Shanks." I'm like, "Okay, words, God do some shit like that. Like that'll come out of nowhere. I'll be having a great time eating dinner, all that. So I'll be like, "Yo, remember, it's fuck Shanks, bro." I'm like, "You know what, Zai? You did forget to mention that today. You did mention it yesterday, but you didn't mention it today."
That's
but
right.
To be fair, he's been trying to chill on all the hate. He's been trying to chill on all the hate.
I do know that.
Have it
I do
there
know
a
that.
little bit. Yeah.
He's definitely toned it down. So cool.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
Thank you. I told you, enlighten Zah. I told tell y'all this.
Well, Mr. Zah, what is your ranking for the Sabo backstory?
I'll give it I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A.
Okay,
I liked it. It showed us how really dark the world is, and that people don't choose their family; they choose who they want to live. So I like that. Sabo was a noble, still said fuck him. Luffy, you understand why Luffy is the way he is, why he eats the way he does. Ace was a young nigga. I don't care what anyone says. Ace was a YN. Ace was a shitty kid. Like, but he let Luffy in, became a better one. So everyone grows. And then you find out why Ace says, "Thank you for loving me," and why Ace is the way he is, why he turned back in Marineford and stuff like that. It comes all full circle. Because everyone's like, why did Ace turn around? But why did Ace stay back? But you understand Ace did that even as a kid. So
yeah,
it was
he
a good
gets it from his
story.
father. He gets it from his father.
He gets it from yep.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Bully, got anything, bro?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I'd put it in B.
B? Okay.
Yeah, if you'd have said C, fully, if you'd have said C, we'd have had smoke on here tonight. On God, we would have smoke on here tonight. On God, I was waiting.
I personally think
I hit that blunt.
Personally, I think Sabo's backstory is a little bit better than Luffy's off-road story and whatnot. That's just me.
Okay, fair enough.
To be fair, Sabo's is a lot longer. But if you take all the film red shit that I said and put it with the backstory, then it equates. Yeah, I do that. I do that.
I'm not gonna lie. Adding all the film red stuff, I'm like, Luffy backstory is B tier and A tier type shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Adding all that together, I'm just like, just the stuff with like we know from the anime, just anime alone. I'm just like, I couldn't give that. Couldn't give it that.
I felt that.
Fair enough. So you said B's on said A, strawberry.
A.
A. All right. Nika, I'm assuming S.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Think about it. Okay. Do I need to explain it? I can tell you why. I can tell you why.
I have a. Okay, well, I'll just say this. Just remember, you're gonna have to justify this backstory over other ones that come up.
For sure. For sure.
Okay. Well, the average will be A because I do say it's an A tier backstory.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I knew I was gonna be the only one S in it, so that's cool.
I mean, I am curious. Why do you think it's S?
All right, so why I think it's S tier. Let's go with lore. We learn a little bit about Dragon. We got to see him actually rally and actually recruit people. And we also see that he is getting supplies from the Shimotsuki Dojo in the East Blue. Lore. Then on top of that, we thought Sabo would have died, right? We learned that Sabo doesn't die. We learned exactly what Dragon's what we might have even. People don't talk about this, but Dragon actually the root of Dragon's hate for the world government, it started in Goa Kingdom. Because he's able to look at Sabo and say, yo, Goa Kingdom's even, he's like, damn, Goa, like, y'all even drove a boy to look at me with the eyes of a conqueror and say what he says and pass out? Like, that's crazy. I felt the hockey, bro. Like, look at Dragon's face. He's like, whoa. He's never been moved that much by a child or by anyone. Look at his face. Look at Dragon's face. I encourage you. Go back and watch it. My favorite line of the flashback, the Don says it to Ace because Ace wants to go and get back for Sabo. The Don puts his head in the floor the same way Sengoku does for Garp and says, You won't do anything until you become a man as great as your father. You could never hope to change the world, ever. And it's crazy because Ace ends up doing that, but in his death. So it's just so much it's so much layered in Sabo's flashback, bro. And then we learn, like, watch this. We learn about the brothers, right? Sabo's the smart brother. When Luffy's having flashbacks and when Luffy's literally training on the island on how to become a better fighter, he's literally having visages of his dead brother, supposed dead brother, of how to, like, I did that move wrong. If Sabo was here, dang, Sabo would tell me aim a little bit more upward. Let me try it like that. Dang, it worked. Like, to think about my dead brother giving me advice, that's all of his influence that he had on me. That's crazy. Sabo, we learned Sabo's the smarter brother. Out of if they were Ed, Ned, and Nettie, Double D is Sabo, bro. Double D is Sabo.
He's
the
a
smarter
nicer one
brother.
too.
Ace is the YN. He's Ed, and then and the dummy that just run around Luffy, straight up, legit. Without Sabo's backstory, Luffy might have been dead. Ace didn't want to go back and do shit. Sabo had to say, "Yo, that nigga ain't say shit, bro. We gotta go get this little nigga, bro. Like, we can't just leave him there. He gonna die, and we gonna sit here not caring, all for our treasure." And he ain't say nothing. All he had to do was say something.
Right.
We learn from that flashback. We learn how much Sabo values, how much when Luffy walks up and sees Kinemon and Momonosuke, and they're walking, and it's like Cat Viper and Duke Dawson, they about to duke it out, and then they find out, yo, they did all that line just for Raizo to fucking be here. I love y'all. Where did Luffy learn that from? He did it as a kid for his brothers. It's the same shit. So, like, I'm a parallel guy. Once I see a parallel, it's a wrap. So it's like, especially if it's a good one. Sabo's story has literally, the ASL flashback has too much, bro. You get to show the kids the origin of the pipe.
Oh God.
I can leave it there. I didn't say anything.
No, I was just waiting. I'm like,
I left it there, bro.
When is the pipe coming out? I knew it. I was just waiting for the pipe to pop out, bro.
Lord.
Yeah, we get to learn about Ace's. Like, they literally go into the flashback, show you Ace not turning back and fighting a fight he shouldn't be. He has no business fighting.
Yep.
Then for him to go in, as soon as the flashback is done, then for them to go and that happened to Ace for real. Like, wow, like, that's Oda did his handiwork with Sabo's flashback. Like, shit's epic as fuck, bro.
Yeah, it's a really good flashback. It's a really good flashback.
So, it's my favorite flashback of all of them, so I'm definitely gonna ask it. So that's legit my favorite flashback.
I did not know that.
Did not know that.
Yeah. You get to see Ace. Ace literally gets to show his ass. He's the bad brother. He sees me fighting the fucking bear. Luffy's asking for help. Like, yo, bro, I really can't handle this. Help me. Nah, you got it, young nigga. I had to handle that shit too. You know, Garp did it too, bro. So you got this. Nope, ain't happened. Nigga got scarred. Ace
more like Garp than he thinks. Ace more like Garp than he thinks.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so much layered into that flashback. I could literally go to that flashback and pull shit from it just to pull shit from it. That the Dawn scene though, I encourage you, go watch that the Dawn scene, bro. Go watch Sabo. Watch Sabo get bodied, and then watch when they get back to the Dawn's house and how and the speech and energy the Dawn has. Like, she damn near, bro. Like, that's the same the Dawn that was beating Garp ass. Like, that word. It gave me that type of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The Dawn is
so much,
MVP. Bro. People don't, she did everything for them boys. Everything for them boys.
On top of that, Luffy's whole I'm gonna be and I want my dream is that comes from that flashback. That originates from that flashback. And we're still in Wano talking about that and Egghead talking about that. It originates from that flashback. So I say
valid. S tier. Okay. Well, I already put it in the average of 8. All right, so the next one is Zoro's.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry.
Go for it. I got
my bad. I'm so sorry to do this to you guys. As much as Zoro's my baby daddy, okay? I
Okay.
don't really. I love his backstory, but I don't care for it. I put it as a C.
You being nice. It's forgettable at most.
What do you mean?
I
It's not
think I think
forgettable because you have Kuina,
mhm.
which her death don't ever make no sense, but that's fine.
Committed
But
suicide.
you
That's what it
see,
is.
you know what? Either way, you get to see Zoro's progression as a child.
Mhm.
No, you don't get to really see. I mean, we don't have his full backstory. That's the
That
problem. We don't know who his parents are. We don't know how he ended up where he was. He's just there.
We know that stuff, like we get it in that
yeah,
SBS.
Yes,
we get
yes.
it later.
Carol and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
I'm sorry. I didn't care for him using all uh the things, the swords, I was like, yo, this was a waste of episodes, bro. Like you
Not
could have done something
it.
else with this.
It it was not a waste, Zah, and you know it's not a waste because
Like
Zoro is
who
definitely
talks about
a
Zoro's
big
flashback?
part of the story. I mean, think about it. You have him as a small child being this determined to do something, and it shows as he becomes an adult. You show how much he is willing to give up or do for the people that he cares about.
Man, all right. I guess. Still forgettable.
I'm sorry, you can't convince me. You can't convince me otherwise. I don't really. He doesn't have the greatest backstory, but he doesn't need the greatest backstory. He came it at least at least for me, he comes from kind of humble beginnings. Hey, I worked this hard to get here, type stuff. I like it.
Valid.
It doesn't really do it doesn't do anything that much to the storyline, but it's still a good backstory. But there's other backstories that are definitely better.
98% of them are, yeah. So that's why it is where it's at.
You didn't have to go there. Okay,
So
we're
I'm
not talking
sorry.
about that right
I'm sorry. I'm
where,
sorry.
where you putting this on?
Oh, that's a
He
D,
said C.
man. I was
I,
done. I
oh,
was
you
being
said
nice.
D. Oh, she
D,
said
damn.
Yeah.
C. You say
now. I
D.
said D.
Don't remember.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
say
D should
C.
be. Don't remember.
Wow.
I personally think Zoro's backstory is B to me personally.
Oh,
And
okay. Wow.
it's because
Okay.
yeah, and like I hate to say my reasoning is not gonna be like anyone else, is because if I find it hilarious as fuck. I find Zoro's
Okay.
backstory hilarious.
yo,
Like I
yo,
find it
no way.
hilarious. That's why I'm
Wow.
just like
Okay.
I don't consider it B because it's just like everything that we find out and whatnot. I'm still in the whole like we still don't know if like I know Tashiki's not her or whatnot, but we still don't know what the whole Tashiki thing and whatnot. I find
Mm.
all this hilarious. And the way that he treats the
Mm-hmm.
Shiki and whatnot, on top of that, I was like, you look like this girl that I like trained so hard and everything like all that adds to me. I'm like, eventually we're gonna get that, and when we do get that, it will be cool. If we don't, I'm not mad at it. Zoro is the swordsman who's gonna be the greatest swordsman in the world.
Yeah, that's what
Like, you know what I
it
mean?
is.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm like,
yes.
yeah. I'm like,
Can I ask a,
go ahead.
can I ask a possibility? Do y'all think? Okay, let me ask you a question. When Kuma took his memories out, do you think he took all his memories out? Like, do you think it's possible that when Kuma takes the memories out, you can't remember shit no more? Y'all think it worked like that?
Yes.
No.
Oh well,
I don't
you
know.
say. Oh well. So you're saying like you're asking if he can create new memories?
No. If he could just take, like, when he takes out the memories,
Yeah.
does that mean I can't remember them? Just like the same way with the pain. I took the pain out, you can't feel the pain. I took the memories, you can't remember it. You
Oh
think it
yeah.
works like that?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so,
Okay.
but I don't. I think so. The only reason why I think so is because it's a 50-50, and the reason why I say 50-50 because we see what pudding thing. Well, that's her eye ability though. So I don't know. Because like we seen pudding like actually cut memory and whatnot, and so I don't know if Kuma is the same thing, but like I can see it doing that. I wouldn't put it past it. That's why I'm with it.
I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. Because that's her devil fruit ability. That her devil fruit could be under different constructs than Kuma's. So I wouldn't equate it completely to it because not every paramecia works like the next paramecia. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, just asking.
I'm only saying that because of in the episode, I believe that was oh my god, Ivankov was saying, "Oh, I feel so bad." Something along those lines. I feel so bad for Kuma. Like he's just running off of like pure instinct type thing.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
he just be so. I just feel like I'm not gonna. I don't know. She could just be saying that, or I could take that more literal. Like, okay, this is One Piece telling us there ain't nothing there.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
I don't know. I'm
No, that's
leaning
fair.
more toward that's like One Piece letting us know, but Eva doesn't know fully, so I don't know.
That's
Uh,
fair.
well, I'm gonna average it out.
Did
And
you
I'm
give your
gonna
rating,
do
Not,
Reed? Reed, you
nah,
didn't
you
give your
well.
didn't
rating.
you didn't give your
You
rating, and
didn't
I
give
didn't
her.
give
You didn't
mine
give her.
either. I was just
Yeah.
asking a question real quick. That's why I didn't try
Well,
to
you.
debate out what I was really talking about. I just wanted to know the answer. I didn't want to
Oh,
stay
I
off
thought
topic.
you.
My bad.
No, you're good. Well, I think. I personally think it's a C tier. I don't think it's D, but I do think it's C. I don't. There wasn't a whole lot for me to go off of. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think about it either. I don't think about this backstory either. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Oh,
Like,
remember, I'm
I'm not
trying to
gonna say
tell you.
it's not relevant, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like Oda, in my opinion, he might just not like Sanji or like Sanji's. Excuse me, Zoro or Zoro's past. Because
No,
like,
no.
whenever, whenever we can get, whenever we have the chance to like get moments of like a lore
Mm-hmm.
drop, it just doesn't happen how it should. Like I hate getting Sanji gets two backstories that are fully canon, and Zoro gets one half, like quarter of a backstory, and then we're gonna throw some stuff in the SBS because it's just not important enough to be in the story. Like I just feel it's a little bit lopsided on like the wings of the Pirate King. It's like it's a little lopsided. Like so, Sanji gets two, and Zoro gets a quarter of a backstory, and it's mid at best, in my
You're
opinion.
you're being nice. You're being nice. Like I'll give you this. His flashback during fighting number one is better than that shit. Like where he's like, "Yo, don't cut anything," and he's talking to. I like that way more than I like his little flashback that he has before fighting Mihawk.
But that
Oof.
would still add into that though.
If you added that on, I'd be like, okay, cool. But you had that way back. I was like, nah, bro. I didn't even remember that. I didn't even remember
Not
that.
fair.
I don't
Fair.
like.
I guess that counts. I guess if we're gonna say that's two flashbacks,
Yeah, it's still a flashback because he happens again in one. Oh, he gets a
Yeah.
flashback, but we're talking to the grand, talking to the old Kozaburo, the old Shimitsuki dude.
I
Mm-hmm.
So
just
to
feel
me,
like
he's
it's edging.
it's
I'm not
still
gonna lie. I feel
no, it
like it's just
is.
edging,
You could
bro.
say that that's fair. You could say that.
Like
I think that's
we
fair.
don't
That's a
actually.
fair statement.
Yeah, I just feel like
Yeah.
we're not getting like the meat and potatoes. It's just like here's
You
like a
can't. It's
little bit of
connected to
lore.
Dragon. You can't. It's connected to Dragon. You
Ooh.
can't do too much.
Well,
I think that's the
they better
problem.
at the end of it when we start really getting into Dragon's life, run it back and let me get everything I'm missing. Because if you don't, I'm gonna be super salty. That's all I'm
Why
saying.
is
I'm
Dragon
not.
connected? Why is Dragon connected to the? Why is he getting supplies from the Shimitsuki village, bro?
Great question.
You know, it's crazy. Lore piece in Monsters. Ryuma's actual name is Ryuma D King.
Hmm?
The king?
Right. Ryuma D King. That is Ryuma's name in the backstory. And not in the
Interesting.
backstory. I mean, not in the backstory. That's in Monsters. That is
In
Ryuma's
monsters.
actual name. Ryuma D King. That is his name.
Hmm.
And he's a Shimatsuki D King, and he's a Shimatsuki.
Interesting.
You get what I'm saying? So
I get it.
I put it like that. I think I always felt like if something's too connected to Dragon, we can't get too much of it. And why we ain't
Hey,
getting more? Why we ain't getting more Tritoma? Why we ain't been known about Tritoma? We've been knew about Shaki and Granny Neon being Glorioso. Why we ain't been known about Tritoma? Because it's connected to Dragon. It's just that's just me. You got to leave things ambiguous. Zoro's just a byproduct of that. That unfortunately, like him and Zoro and Luffy working together is gonna be some faded shit.
well, that's probably why we haven't gotten more Sakazuki, obviously, because it's connected to Dragon, which is valid. Sung Jin Woo
I give it
says,
I give it a B, by the way.
What? That's false. The king is because the title was for the world's strongest swordsman.
If you say so.
I don't know.
I mean, that didn't change my argument, but okay, forever. Okay, doesn't change my argument. Whether it's his actual name or epithet, why is he being referred to as the king? Why is he not the king? Why is he Ryuma the king?
But they're not calling
Once
Mihawk
again,
the king either. So that's like,
like I said, you doing that. I'm only being petty because that's my Discord guy. But you doing that doesn't debunk shit I said. So
oh, you know
At
him?
all.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't know if
Cool.
you noticed. I be trying to get people to come to the stream, bro. Even if they just fans, you know what I'm saying? Like Goopa, Blue, whoever. I try to get the niggas sign up. You know what I mean?
For sure. For sure. For
Hell
sure.
yeah.
Nice.
Um, did you give your ranking on where this is going?
He gave
I
it
said
Zoro?
B.
B. I said B.
B. B. Okay.
Yeah, it'd be
B.
like a
All
B
right.
minus, but B.
I would average it to C because
Yeah.
Zaz is D, C, C, C. Okay. Got it. Cool. All right.
But and I'm also with Fully. I do most Zoro's backstory was actually funny for me. Like I actually enjoyed the comedy aspect of it. The little dude pulled up out of nowhere talking about I'm gonna beat everybody in the dojo.
I
And
thought
he
it was
started
hilarious. Yeah.
literally got to the point where he was holding like 5, 6, 7 swords and was dropping them. Like, dude, chill out. Like, no matter what you do, like, and this little girl keep busting your behind. Like, chill out, bro. Like, I thought it was funny. I actually did think it was funny.
I don't even remember that.
See,
That's why it's a D.
but this is the thing I be saying. Like, everything influences people differently. Like what I took from the backstory is not what Za took from the backstory. So I'm always going to value the backstory higher and more than what Za would value it. So
Fair.
yeah.
They still don't
Sounds-
remember.
You don't
uh,
remember a lot of things though. To be fair,
That's true too.
no.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Less is more.
We have Usopp.
Yeah.
Can I go first?
Get,
This is a D
don't,
tier, and it's a D tier because I'm not gonna hold you, brother. Not much to keep from it. I mean, he's a liar. You could even the backstory, understanding why he's a liar. Maybe Nika, you can break it down for me. It
I
don't
can't
hit
break
on
that shit.
nothing.
I can't
It
nah,
break
don't.
that shit down for you. I feel
nah.
like we all got what we got from that. I'm gonna be real. He actually has the most basic backstory. Like, there's no big
He does.
thing to his backstory. Like
Yep.
he
Okay, I
lied
don't know. I was
because
about to
his
say.
he
Yeah.
always thought his mom told him his dad was a pirate. Blah 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 blah. His mom told him the truth. He thought his dad was always coming back, so he started the rumor and not rumor, but he started the pirates are coming because he thought his dad eventually one day would come back. It's a sad backstory because dad ain't never come back. Dad ain't never come back, but I'm not really so. Oda gave this man a black man backstory, unfortunately.
Pretty
Say
much.
it like that.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So I'm
Pretty
not
much.
really I sympathize with him, but I ain't saying he eventually stopped bitching about it. I don't bitch about my dad when he come pick me up. So, you know
Me
Yeah.
what I
neither,
mean?
bro.
So
He coming back
it's
up
really
real
just a
soon.
basic. It's really just a bad. It's really just a bad. Not a bad backstory. It's really just a basic backstory, bro. He has the most bait. Every straw hat there has a crazy like Nami shit. Is like if I'm Usopp,
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, you really went through some shit. Like my shit turned out to be crazy because we just found out Clawdor in Clawdor. Kuro. We just found that out. Nami shit
Right.
was like that off as soon as them niggas touch shore, touch
Right.
sand type shit. Like
Yep.
it been bad for her. Luffy's situation been bad for he experienced his brother's death. You know what I mean? Been bad for him. Like Sanji, all that shit was a kid. Been bad for him. Like Robin, been bad for her. Jinbei would probably be the next person I would want to say, what did he go through as a kid? Because we don't really know. He just seems to be a fucking karate master. So besides that, Frankie, like he was abandoned, like damn near
Mm-hmm.
orphan. You know what I'm saying? Like Usopp did lose his mom and she died and he ended up being alone and shit like that. Shit is sad for him, but it's like he had the most normal occurrences in his like backstory. Like nothing he said I can't see not happening to a normal human being. Besides the Clawdor shit, which isn't really part of his backstory. That's part of Kai's backstory. You know, that's part of his adventure in the current timeline. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? That's not actually Usopp's backstory. So I really don't. I guess I give it a C because it's basic and they did it right. It's not like they messed up and made it wrong somewhere. So Yasop still is the piece of shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes, he is.
Nah,
So
he
Yep.
I give it a
goaded,
C.
man.
He's goaded, but he
But
said, like,
even
once again,
Usopp
he
He's not
stands on
goaded at
understands,
all.
though.
He's not
stands on
goaded at all.
business
That's not
He
goaded. That's
stands
not
on his
goaded at
business.
all. That's not
Nah,
goaded
because
at all, bro.
no, but you gotta think
I can't
about it.
agree that that's goaded.
His son
That's
respects him.
gold.
He left him with his mom. He
I
didn't know
don't
his
mean
mom
it's.
was gonna get sick and die.
I don't
And
mean
his
it's
son
goaded.
wants to be like him and looks up to him. So I'd
Still,
say, all things
still don't
considered, he
make
did
it.
a good job.
Still don't make it. Still don't make it goaded in his perspective of things because if that's the case, then no man out here. Okay, watch this. If what he's doing is goaded, if I decide right now and I say, you know what, I want to be a rapper and I'm gonna go chase rapping and I'm gonna go do tours and fuck hoes, I'm gonna leave I'm not gonna say nothing. I got the car keys out here in my wallet right
Yep.
now. I'm
Yep.
gonna leave my wife inside with the kids and I'm going
Yep.
to just get in my car, dip and go. I'm gonna set sail. We gonna get. I'm gonna sign the good music. We gonna make some shit happen.
Facts.
I'm gonna be at them. I'm gonna be at them shows. That's
Facts.
goaded. If y'all agree
No.
that that's goaded, then I leave the argument alone. But that
Yeah.
let me know. Is that goaded? Is that if I do that? Is that
Nope.
goaded?
I'm curious. I didn't know being a
Absolutely.
deadbeat father was goaded.
Wait, there's the other half though. You're missing the other half. That's the bad half. You gotta
Ah,
We
split
don't
this in
know.
half.
No. Wait, hold on. We don't know the good half because we never find out
He's
the
in the mate.
perspective of the mom. We don't find out if mom just had the baby out of wedlock because she wanted to. She just thought he was him and was like, yo, let's have a love child. Like I just fuck with you. Give me your genes, nigga. We don't know if that's the case. As far as we know, they had a child and this nigga just upped and left because he was like, fuck it, the seas is calling. Shank said, fuck with me, and I gotta fuck with him. Like.
You're right.
We don't know. There's nothing we know on her end, so we can speculate and assume for Yasop, sure, but we don't actually know. Now, if she comes out, if we find out the backstory and she completely co-signs everything, and it is what it is, then she gets then I guess they just share the L in raising Usopp or being parents. So
Wait.
that's just what that would mean.
Hold on.
You know what I mean? So because no one ever explained that to him, left the journal back and said, hey, we trusted you to. No one ever did anything. The mayor of the village, he's just left to take care of this orphan ass kid that lie every day and cause chaos in his village. Like y'all did a horrible job at like setting shit in stone for Usopp, bro. Like this was bad. You didn't leave him like a special gun. Like hey, my father always said, when you get this age, I should give you this. You didn't do anything, bro. Like what are we doing? Like,
I
do you
think
even send money? Like Whitebeard, we know what Whitebeard does with his funds. He sends it back to his homeland so that his village can pay the heavenly tribute that they're subjugated to, because they are part. They end up having to deal with that shit. If not that, they're part of his Yonko territory, so he covers it. We don't know nothing about Yasop and his ties to the island, bro. Does he send funds back? Was Usopp wearing these overalls for years, or did he just get like a fresh pair because daddy sending bread back? Like, what's going on? Like, we don't know. We don't really know. You can make excuses though all day.
No excuses. No, I'm gonna keep it clean and concise, brother.
Y'all told me he was goated. I was confused. Like, I'm still confused technically.
I got you. No, you're about to find out why he's goated. No excuses at all. Just factual information. Okay. Real life parallel. Look, okay. If there's multiple perspectives, okay, to what makes him goated. There's the moms, there's Yasop's, there's Usopp's. Okay. Now, maybe bro left mom. That sucks. There's still 2 or 3 perspectives. Okay. Now, the 1 out of 3, that sucks, man. If he upped and left, that's tough. But you still got the other 2 out of 3. All right. And we're gonna average them out. And Usopp's not mad at his pops. He looks up to him, he's like, you know what? I understand why he did that.
That don't make it okay.
Wait. Hold on, wait. Let me cook a little bit. I'm just cutting the flame on. I see a couple bubbles in the pot.
That's crazy.
It's just starting to boil, bro. It's just starting to boil.
Let them simmer. Let them cook.
It's just starting to boil, bro.
I don't know if they're cooking. That's the
look,
problem.
bro. Dinner's gonna be done. Dinner gonna be done in 15 minutes, bro. Let me just put the spaghetti in the pot, bro. It's bubbling. It's starting to bubble, bro.
If dinner's gonna be done in 15 minutes and you haven't put spaghetti in the pot yet and gotten shit underway, then I can see why you're not really cooking. This is why dinner's a whole problem first.
No, I have a gas stove and I just cut it on.
15 minutes to get this whole thing
Bro, we gotta
in
cook.
way. Like,
We
this
gotta
is
cook the
crazy.
ground beef, bro.
Cook.
Come on, I gotta cook the ground beef. I'm just putting them. Come on, I just started cooking.
I won't say you're cooking, but you're putting everything on the counter that you're about to use to see if you're gonna cook. So go ahead.
I just
I'm
need
strong on this.
30 seconds, bro. 30 seconds. Look,
I'll give you 120. 2 minutes.
Okay, bet. All right. There's 3 perspectives you gotta look at. Okay, mom's sucks. She died. She got sick. Maybe she got left and abandoned. That's tough. Okay, not saying that's great at all. That's a L for Yasop. Okay, Usopp and Yasop are living great lives. Usopp had friends. He had a whole crew, right? He had a quote unquote girlfriend. That's what y'all call it. I don't see it that way, but hey, it doesn't matter. He had a friend from a girl that he was able to tell his lies to, and they were happy. He was genuinely happy. And he met someone who knows his pops too. He made it very clear. I look up to my dad. I love my dad. He ain't been around. That's cool with me though, because I know he's a great pirate. He went out to sea. Then he got the confirmation from Luffy, like, yeah, he really liked that. What? You know him? All that put together. Okay. And then we saw that Yasop really is like that, when he just shot down Barto's ship with a gun. Putting all that together, I think Yasop is goated. Is he a deadbeat? Yes. But he is probably the best deadbeat in the show because his son actually is okay with him being a deadbeat. He's like, thank you, Dad, for being a deadbeat because you chased your dream. Thank you for not being here because if you were here raising me, you wouldn't be out there. I prefer you to be on the seas because that's better for you and you're happy with that. So I'm happy with that. I think in my head, if you're going to be a deadbeat and your kids are okay with it, I don't think it's a problem, bro. And I'm a kid, but mom died, so she's not even taking care of him alone. She's not even a single parent. She's dead. So he's taking care of himself, if we're going to keep it a buck. If he's taking care of himself, mom's already out the picture. He's happy with it. Pops is happy. What are we learning about the mom's perspective?
I gave you 2 minutes, and that's what you chose to do with it, Reed.
Look, man, the ground beef is ready. Let's go ahead and make a dish.
Reed, that's what you chose.
You want some Parmesan sauce?
20 seconds.
You want some Parmesan, bro?
Yasop.
Parmesan cheese.
So if I do some shit today, that puts my family in jeopardy, and God forbid, and some mass murder comes in here and kills my whole family.
Yeah.
It's not on me.
Nah, see, I ain't say that though. It ain't worth that.
Okay. You said it.
You gotta connect the pieces, bro.
Just because one person says it's okay, don't make it okay.
No, remember I said mom died. She's not even raising them.
But Usopp thinks that thinks that Pops is cool and everything's great. So everything's great. We should all know.
Yeah.
Look,
we say that.
Mom
We say
is
that
dead anyway.
IRL. We say that in real life to be okay with our own decision making. Like you've made a bad decision. You need to tell yourself something to go to sleep at night and still be saying your morals and no, that's really what that is. No, Reed, that's really what that is. That's called cope, because it's okay that, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's okay because life moves on. Yes, but it's really okay? So we're able to deflect blame and deflect shit that we're supposed to. That's crazy, man.
We're talking about Usopp the liar, bro. If he's saying something that is true to him, it's really true. Because
we've seen Hunter. So wait, hold on. We've seen Hunter, right?
Yep.
So it's okay. So it's okay that Gene just had a baby and just said fuck him, and then left and said, "Hey, if you want to know why I left you, come find out."
Absolutely. It's okay.
That's fair.
That's okay.
It's okay. Because his son looked up to him.
I'm so glad this is a One Piece podcast and not like some tea type of thing, because we would get cooked by the female, the medium. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. This shit is we would get cooked.
Oh yeah, the female.
What is this?
Yo, it's okay.
But just being right. But just even righteous and morals. This is not okay. That's not okay. No. It's okay. We accept it and we move with it. Yes, you have to live with it. Yes, but that doesn't make it okay. I need y'all to understand that, because it feels like y'all also think this shit is just okay.
I'm saying
not okay. It's very okay.
Wait.
No, bro, no way.
Bro. Hold on, bro.
No way.
I'm looking at it from there's more that the only perspective, by the way, you're seeing this bad in is the mothers. And
No,
I
I'm
don't
not.
even disagree with you.
No, I'm not. Thank you, Fully. You go ahead and tell me. He
Who
still think
else's
I'm looking at this through the
perspective
dead
is this
woman
bad
lens.
for?
Crazy.
Because Usopp is fully okay with this.
That doesn't make it okay though.
Yes.
To who though? For who?
Okay, so watch this.
He's all right.
I don't even want to do this because this is gonna take it away from One Piece. But god damn, because this is a morally conflicting point. This is beyond One Piece for me, and I don't like that y'all are agreeing with this. Like I don't like it at all. It's really fucking with my head right now. I expect this from Za, definitely not from Yuri. Definitely
I'll
not from
explain
you.
more.
This is
totally
crazy
fine
work.
with it.
This is crazy work.
James good in my book.
Okay,
Yasa.
let me explain further. In this context, I get it. Deadbeat fathers in general are not good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying they are. Obviously, I got 2 kids here that I would never just dip out on. So I get it.
I was talking about that question to you. Would you do any of this shit?
No, of course I would.
Shenanigans?
I wouldn't. But in the context of this story, in this situation, you have a guy who is completely okay. Like dad left. We're talking about a pirate show, by the way. So like this is completely different from reality. But
no,
dad left.
Then the moral answer should be that shit is not cool. But if Usopp's okay with it, fuck it. That's what your answer should be. That's what your answer should be. But that's not what y'all said.
Wait, what do you mean?
Strawberry, did you? Fully Strawberry, you're not here with me. Y'all literally said
I'm here with you. I'm here with you. That's one. You're not bugging.
Y'all literally said he was goated. Okay, why is he goated?
He is goated.
Because he did all that shit.
He is goated.
And his son's okay with it. That makes him goated? That's okay?
He went out. He chased his dream.
That's morally insane.
Again,
that is morally insane.
He went out and chased his dream. Was okay with it. You know, F it. Again, if we're gonna hold him to this standard, Roger needs to be held to that standard too. Because bro knew he was gonna die.
We always do.
We do come back to Roger.
But we do. Thank you, word.
Everybody needs to be held to that standard.
We do though. Every time we've talked about it on the stream, we've all been consistent. Strawberry's been consistent. Fully's been consistent. Wayne has been consistent in saying what he think. We've been consistent. All of a sudden, Yasop's goated. I'm lying as fuck.
This is different, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is different. Like Ace was not okay. Ace wanted his dad. Like he could have benefited from his dad being alive. Like he was always compared to his dad, but never got to meet his dad. Like there was more.
So you're saying Usopp didn't want his dad, so he went around for years yelling pirates are coming.
Okay,
he didn't want his dad.
You're right. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. Hold on. You're right. I'll rephrase it just slightly.
I'm not even okay.
I'm not saying maybe want is not the correct word, but the situations were still different. That's all I'm saying. Like Ace went through his whole life dealing with the issue of his dad not being there. Usopp was relatively fine with it. That's all I'm saying. Like he was okay.
He grew to be fine with it. He grew to be fine with it. He was okay with that shit. The nigga was doing that shit till he met the Straw Hats. What are we talking about?
He's fine. He's fine.
He got the little kids in the village. He got the little kids in the village doing the same shit. Y'all dead ass right now. Y'all gotta be crashing out my force. Y'all gotta be crashing out my force. God damn. Yeah. Go ahead,
Nika, I got you.
I'm gonna smoke this shit crazy.
I got you. Okay. So, I understand what you are saying as far as comparing Ace and Usopp's stories. I get it. Yes, Ace will never get the chance to meet his dad. Usopp at least has the chance to meet his father, but the lack of father is still there. So we don't know when, or maybe we do, and I just forgot. But I'm assuming Usopp's never met his father. So, or maybe he has when he was a baby.
No,
but it's still
baby, but Usopp can't acknowledge it.
Right. So just because a child is okay with a certain situation being what it is doesn't mean that they are actually okay, because we see it in the way Usopp acts. He longs for that parental relationship, mom and dad. You know, both of them are in the same boat. Mom and dad are gone. Mom is dead. The only difference, Ace's father is also dead. Yasop is still alive, but he might as well be dead because he don't care to see Usopp. You know what I mean? So either way, psychologically, neither one of these boys is okay. And just
I'm not
because
gonna lie,
just
bro.
Usopp says he's okay, he's a child. Children
Yeah.
are gonna say some outlandish thing.
He's
You know, my
19.
son, like
I don't want to
I'll
hear
use
none of
my
that
son
shit,
for
bro. You guys said you guys try to make the difference of who would want their father more. When we met Usopp telling the same lies that were started because he missed his fucking dad in the first place.
He's
That's
right.
crazy. That's insane. Y'all literally just contradicted the whole. That's crazy.
I'm,
That is
I
Except for,
insane.
well,
That
yeah,
I
is
I'm,
said some
insane.
sorry. Y'all
I
have
mean,
been
That
going
is
into
so
me for a
insane.
minute, so
That's insane.
I
I
won't.
expect this from you, Zah. Ree, I'm a little baffled, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, Ree.
So
I'm
No,
so
baffled,
bro.
bro.
This is
That
me,
ass.
bro.
I see.
so wait a minute.
I gotta reevaluate a few things. This is crazy.
Mika, hold on. Don't crash out just yet, because I do
I'm not
understand
really crashing.
what. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I understand what Ree is saying as far as Yasop being goaded. He's not. I
I'm not
don't
really
goad him
tripping on
as a
Ree.
father. I don't goat him as a father. As a father, he sucks. As a pirate, he's absolutely awesome. But if we are speaking in relationship to Usopp, no, he is not goaded. Za, as a father,
go.
he sucks. He's never been a father. He don't want to be a father. He made that
And
very, very
I
clear.
respect it. 10 toes down. My guy, Yasa. Yasa
But
up
you
north for me.
cannot say, that a child is truly okay with something just because they say it. Guess what? I've hit my son before, and I'll be like, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry." He's like, "Oh, it's okay, mommy." No, it's not
Exactly.
okay when I hit you.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
All right.
So, children say outlandish things. On the outside, yes, we will say we are perfectly fine. I used to say all the time, I am perfectly fine that my father is not around. And guess what? On the inside, I was crying, but I didn't want to let people know that.
I wanna add to that a little bit, just like that. Um, okay, Usopp is a latchkey kid, okay, and that just because it seems okay and whatnot, it doesn't mean it's okay. I was actually a kid and shit like that. That's someone just like, coming home at 7 o'clock, making my own dinner and whatnot. 'Cause my mom was a nurse and whatnot. I was okay with it. My mom was like, "You good?" and whatnot. But like that shit add up, bro. Usopp says I'm okay. I love my dad and all this shit. But that shit adds up. I'm like, he's saying it's okay, but just because he's too ignorant of a child to get the emotional depth of like his situation.
Yeah.
Versus
And
Ace, who, if we're comparing him to kind of Ace versus Ace wholeheartedly understands the situation about his father. Why? Because it's put in his face all the time. Oh, well, your father was this, your father was this, your father was this, your father was that. Listen, I would be just as angry as Ace was growing up. Like, quit talking about my dad like that. Let me, just let me grow up. Let me be a kid. Can I miss him? Absolutely not, because y'all talk about how horrible he is. Versus Usopp's mom did not say how horrible her baby daddy was. Oh, no, your father is a great man. He's a pirate, blah, blah, blah,
Yep.
blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Okay. So respectively, I mean, Ace ends up dying, but he fully understands like the relationship between him and his brothers at the end. He's no longer angry. But that's because at the end, eventually, yes, he had a grown ass man that looked
he
out
found
for him,
family.
that did call him
Yeah.
his son, that he
He
was
found
able
family.
to call father. So he, in Usopp does not have that still. He does not have a father figure still,
And
even
he's
as an
alive.
adult.
No, he has a father figure,
and he's alive.
not a perpetual one.
And
I say
Yasop's
Jinbei
alive.
because he's the father of the Straw Hats.
Oh, you know
Usopp
what
is
I
alive.
mean.
That's why I
Usopp
said
is alive.
not a perpetual one,
Okay,
but he
okay,
does have
yeah.
one
So
installed in there. Like
So
right.
the
So
relationship Usopp has with Robin does remind me
mhm.
a lot of like one of my cousins. He has that same type of relationship with his mom. His mom will say some funny shit, and he'll literally be like, when he enacts his mom, is like funny, like he gets it right every day. It's like it's just the same type of relationship. So it does like preach to the mother vibes. Like when Otis says that, it kind of like, okay, I get it. I get what Otis is putting down. But that's
Yeah.
I haven't really seen them treat Jinbei like the dad, but that's because Jinbei's just he let everybody do their thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of those type of vibes.
Yeah, he's the
You
type of
only
father that
see
is
it.
physically present.
Yeah, you only really get to see it for like a Luffy, who we've seen it before, and we've seen it for like a what's it called, a Chopper, and then a Nami. That's it. Those only three he's really done it for. So as far as the
Well,
father
no,
figure.
I would say Sanji too.
He hasn't really dadded Sanji yet, because Sanji be trying to beat this nigga ass because he still got smoke with him for the Nami shit. Like when he saw the Jinbei Seraphim, he was glad as fuck. He was like, I've been waiting to get this shit out. That's why he called him Jim Brat. Like he been waiting to get that shit out. Like he was like, what? Let me get a little piece of this shit right here. You ain't touching Nami,
Facts.
crazy. It had to be Nami, right? It had to be Nami. Like this is perfect. If anyone's gonna deal with him or hold him off, whatever we gonna call it, it's gonna be me. That's how Sanji was thinking about that shit. But
Yeah.
I don't. Every time Jinbei does something, Sanji, you could say it's no, you can say it's a dad relationship, but it's a different type of dad relationship. It's like the delinquent son to the honorable dad, where the delinquent, every time the honorable dad says something, the delinquent son questions the shit out of it, and that's the relationship they have. Like whenever in Wano, as Jinbei starts doing things for Luffy, Sanji's like, you don't get to do that. I was in the crew longer than you. Like he starts doing stuff like that. Like I've been here longer, so Luffy's supposed to be depending on me right now. And he's like, oh my bad. Sorry. Jinbei's like, my bad. Sorry. And that's the type of vibe it's like for it's like when your dad is trying to be all in your friend circle, and it's like, Dad, what are you doing? He's like, my bad. You're right. Because your boys came over and y'all talking about Call of Duty, and your dad was in the military, so he feel like he got to sit there and tell you all the guns and all. Bro, no. Not guns, but all the, like, you know what I mean? He just gotta act like he military. Like, bro, Dad, we get it. Move though. Like, you had your time, bro. Like, go to work. We here to play games. Like, it's one of those type of vibes, type of shit.
Right.
Possibly.
And I mean, and see, when it comes to Usopp is he's just, gosh. No offense, I don't like Usopp like that. He's my least favorite character, you know. But I mean, if we're strictly speaking about Usopp's backstory,
He had the least amount of parenting. That's why he's the most inadequate, bro.
Right, least amount of parenting. His dad still ain't around. It just yes. Yasop is not goaded for
like that's why I'm
fatherhood.
saying thank you. That's why I'm saying it's not goaded, because half the reason Ree hate this nigga Usopp is because he a bitch. Well, if he had a fucking dad to teach him some shit, maybe he wouldn't be that way, Ree. Can you agree with that?
He steps up when
I
he
agree with
needs
that.
to. Don't do that.
Thank
He
you.
steps up when he
No,
needs
because you calling this dude
No,
goaded.
he steps
You
up
calling
after
him
he
goaded?
runs away. Zah, don't do that. He runs away and then comes back.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about Yasop being goaded? His dad was probably in his fucking life. That's how crazy this shit is.
And he's alive.
That's how crazy it is. He's goaded, and then we're gonna shit on the son who has to face the tax of that. Like that's crazy, Reed. That's why that's such a crazy. That's why it's crazy, because Reed not being consistent. If you think if you think Usopp's a bitch, and then you got to look at why he a bitch. He had the least amount of parenting. No dad, no father figure. Zoro had a sensei. You get what I'm saying? Nami had the old dude in the village that was really looking out. They hated Usopp in his village, bro.
Yes.
They hated him. They only realized they liked the kid when they realized he wasn't doing the dumb shit no more.
Valid.
They did not like the nigga. So it's like you can't hate him and then love his dad. His dad caused all of the reason you hate him for. That's crazy.
I feel
That's
you.
inconsistent. That's all I'm
feel
saying,
you.
Reed. That's inconsistent.
Number one. Yasop number one.
I will
expect
say
that from Zah.
this is the all right. Yeah, I'm in the. I got you.
Thank you. That's what.
This is
I
the last thing I'll say.
I know you're not gonna do that to your kids. I'm not tripping on you morally. I'm tripping on your consistency right now. That's what
let me shore up the consistency. because I want to make sure we're on the same page. So
Okay. Get me there.
check
Get
me
me
out. All right. Check me out. So I got a real life parallel. Okay. So I know Strawberry gave her sentiment about her pops. Same situation here. I mean, obviously, what's a issue in our community, so a lot of us probably dealt with it. We're not gonna get into that. Anyway, pops was not around, right? Um, I was actually okay with it. Now, granted, the difference is I don't like that guy at all. Now, if flip side was like, yo, like, man, my dad, like, I really want to be like him. Like, man, he really went off. If he was not a loser, he's a freaking loser. But if he wasn't a loser and he went off and like actually did some like cool stuff in life, and I
Yeah, that's
looked down
cool.
like,
You can still
man,
look up
like,
to him.
man, I want to be like him. Like he wasn't around, but he wasn't around because he went to go pursue his dream. Yeah, like, man, I love that about him. Tenacity. I feel like if he would have been here with me, then maybe he wouldn't have been able to like actually get that for real. I'm cool with that. Like that's a hypothetical, obviously. It's not the way it went at all. But I was in a similar situation, except my dad. Like I said, you just heard it. But my point is, like, I'm looking at the perspectives. I'm not saying like generally it is because I know to somebody it's not good, which is his mother. But for the two people I'm talking about specifically,
We don't know if
which would
that's
be
not good for the
Usopp.
mother.
Right. Again, I don't know.
Maybe she want. That's why I said I don't judge the mother's perspective because we don't know the mother's perspective for her. She says he's a great man and all that, but she just a lot of the times I've seen mothers not want to just shout out to the mothers that do this. I've seen a lot of times I've seen mothers literally like, yeah, it's not the child's business to know how much of a piece of shit dad is. So
Right.
I'm not gonna put that on. I'm not gonna put that in his head. Yeah, your dad's a great man and this, that, blah, 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 blah. Cool. We don't really know her perspective. That's why I was saying I wasn't trying to look at it from her perspective too much. I get the fact that it could have been bad and it could have been good. It could have been, hey, I just wanted to have a child by you because I really think you him. I've met people like that.
Right.
Are they like that for real? I never went through with it to figure that out. You get me? So point is, man, we don't know mom's perspective. We see how dad lives his life. He damn near shits himself when they mention his son's within 10 miles of him. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, bro, now what? Like now what? Because like I said, we reached the point where you hate this character. Well, you say you don't. Well, okay, you good. I'm glad I got you saying it. You hate this character, but for everything that you would want from this character, dad could have definitely been an influence to get this young man there, but he's not there at all. And you respect the fact that he went to chase his dreams and shit. Now, all I ask is, what has he? We've known actual examples in the story. Like I said, Whitebeard sends money back to his village. What was son doing at all? Was he? We talking about Jing Freaks, cool. Jing left him with it. We don't know what happened to Gon's mom. Jing left Gon with someone he definitely trusted. The woman died. We don't know. Does he even know what happened to his woman, to the mom? Does he still think mom alive? Does he think mom?
About Jing?
We don't. No, I'm talking about Yasop. Does he know
Yasop,
if the mother of his child is alive, dead? We don't know none of that, bro. Like,
yeah.
We don't know none of that. That's what I'm saying. That shit is crazy. That's why.
You don't
that's
need
why
to know none of that.
Yeah, sure as but you get what I'm putting down for you. So I just think it was for your consistency, for someone I know wants to see this character do great. He could have been a whole lot greater with a dad.
I agree.
So I just don't think we should jump the gun and rush to say dad is. If you're gonna say dad is goated, you better be talking about his marksmanship. If that's not what we talking about, I don't know what we talking about. Okay,
well, I guess let me like further add a notch to it. I'm not just saying Yasop the father. I'm saying overall Yasop overall. I'm not saying Yasop the father is goated. Zamite. That's not what I'm saying though.
I am.
I just want to draw that distinction. Which I'm adding in more pieces to the story.
Those pieces were there for me. I'm
not gonna lie. I think I think Luffy would do the same thing if he got someone pregnant right now. Just to be just for
Pretty
consistency
much.
purposes. I
Pretty
don't think he
much.
would stay back on an island and raise a
But
kid right
that's
now
but
either.
that's different because we would know the perspective of whatever woman it is Luffy's choosing. So if it's a boa, we know goddamn and well she don't give a fuck what happens next after that. She got Luffy kid, yeah, she's good. You know what I'm saying? Like she's already delusional. She already thinks she's damn near married to Luffy. They just ain't actually go through with the marriage. That's literally what she says in her head. So it doesn't matter what Luffy thinks or does now. Like she's gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as and if it's Nami, if there's anyone that understands Luffy more than anyone, and any female in the world right now, it would be Nami. She's been with Luffy the longest, you know what I'm saying? And she knows Luffy, you know what I mean? Well, besides Dedan. She's been
But
with Luffy, so
Robin.
yeah,
Robin
Robin knows Luffy, but I definitely give Nami a lot more credibility with how long they known each other before meeting Robin.
I'll say
That still sinks in. That's why Nami's in that. Even in the color spread that Oda just did, where he put the wings for both the King of the Pirates and the future King of the Pirates, but then he threw Nami in that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Nami's
reason
in
for
there,
that.
yeah.
Like there's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? Nami is special. There's a reason for that. So if Luffy was to have a kid with Nami, I wouldn't question whatever they do after that because she knows her captain, so she knows Luffy. You know what I'm saying? That's a different vibe. We don't know. We could guess that whatever it was for Roger, it was probably along those lines because she just wanted to have the baby. She was happy that she could. Will was so strong she held the baby in for how long? 20 months?
Yeah.
20
Come
months.
on now. That's what I'm saying. We know the perspective. We don't know the actual perspective of Usopp's mom. That's what I'm saying. If we knew if I knew the perspective, there would be a lot less of me not caring to this situation. But I don't know the perspective of mom and how she actually feels about dad. So it's like, okay, so I just leave it. And now for him, he don't even know if she's alive or not. So it's like, yo, what the fuck is really going on? Like, it's like I
That's
actually
true.
want this one. If you're gonna SBS anything about a straw hat in their background, nigga, he needs one, like for real. But that's just me.
That's valid.
No,
Well, I
I will
think
say this. Well, oh, my bad.
no, you're good. What are you gonna say? I was just
I
trying to
was
find out. I think we averaged it in C, but you're good.
gonna say I do agree with Nami, but I think Robin understands Luffy on a more emotional, how he thinks, how he does it. I think Robin understands that a little bit more than Nami does. And she's older too. Like I see Robin kind of as like Luffy's older sister. So remember, anytime Luffy's thinking, she's like, Luffy,
Getting it
think of
wrong.
that.
Yeah,
Luffy,
no,
think of
it's
that.
not older. It's not older sister. There's a reason
A
why you think
mother,
what you're thinking.
like
Exactly.
mother or whatever. Yeah,
Exactly. That's what it is. Exactly. So it
and
makes
like,
sense that what you're saying that yeah, because she's older, cool. But as much as you're cool with your moms, if anyone here that has a sister, you and the relationship you have with your sister is just going to be completely different than it's just what it is, bro.
no,
It's just
I
what it
know.
is.
And I'm like, she'll be like, Luffy, don't do it. And then she'll see Luffy do it. She's like she'll even tell Nami, she'll be like, yo, even if you don't want to do it, is that gonna change Luffy's mind? You gotta let it go. That's why I'm just saying. I think Robin, the trauma, all that, their trauma, mother and son, their trauma mother and son.
Yeah. She will never end up with. Robin will never end
No,
up with
no, no,
Luffy.
no.
That's
I'm
never
not
happening.
saying that. I'm saying Robin understands Luffy on a different level than most of the Straw Hats. That's all.
Fair enough. Uh, Sunjin Woo says rank D, but he said it's an easy A for
Which one?
Usopp's backstory. Usopp's.
Yeah, that's
He just empathizing
he's
with the
just
black
trolling.
man.
He's just trolling. Yeah. Did we all give our rankings for Usopp thing?
Yeah, it averaged
Yeah.
out to a C.
Yeah, it's one of it's up there with Zoro's where you don't remember it at all.
His shit just
For
bad
me,
basic, bro.
yeah, for me, yeah.
There was
Um,
nobody that killed nobody. There's
Like there's
nothing really
nothing.
there.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
There's
It's empty.
nothing. Yo, his mom died. His dad's kind of a G who's like, yo, I don't want to be here. I was like, it's my guy.
well, we got Nami's backstory.
Come on, that's an S.
I didn't want to say it off rip because I didn't
That's
want
an
to seem
S.
biased.
That's an S. That's an S.
It's
Okay.
yes.
Looks like
That's
Nika
an
agrees.
S. We don't have to.
Fully.
We don't have to debate
I'm not
that.
gonna fight you.
That's an S.
Oh, you're cool with S?
Yeah.
You can't really
Okay.
complain. You can't really
Yeah.
argue with it. She got damn near a slave as a kid. Got her whole
Yeah.
shit raped. Got her block got spun on immediately.
It shows. Yeah. It shows why
Like, like
Nami is the
what?
way she is.
They spun the village and then spun her block specifically and blitz moms. Like shit is crazy.
Facts.
Like, you can't really argue with nothing there, bro.
I
Nami
can't.
has top.
End up working
three.
for them niggas. Got tatted as a jet.
Yep.
Yeah, like and
Yeah.
especially the levels of like how fishmen are treated and whatnot. It's
Uh-huh.
good levels out there, man. I fuck with it. It's heavy.
Arlong's
Good.
pretty much doing what the world government does to fishermen. So it's just
Mhm.
like it's a cycle. It's a cycle of
Mhm.
hatred.
Cycle.
That's where the cycle of hatred comes from. Yeah, let me go back to the Fisherman Island. Yeah.
Valid. Strawberry agreement. S tier.
For Nami?
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I'd probably say it's more of an A.
Okay. Fair enough.
Nothing like I'm not arguing with you guys. I mean, I'm okay with it being an S. We
Ain't
don't
nothing to
got
argue there.
Nami's full backstory. That's the problem, is that we
Yeah,
don't
it's
have
fair.
Nami's full backstory. So it's like, yes, it's an S because we know her backstory is going to be great. We just need to see it. We just got to know, where did Nami come from?
She's just about to be another Sanji, S tier on top of an S tier.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But no one's gonna argue. I'm not arguing. Me personally, I'm not arguing with A. It's not like there's no reason to argue with your Strawberry. It would have been argued if you would have said like, I see. That would have been, you would have had to argue that. You would have had to sat here and give reasonings for that. Like, you got to debate that. But you didn't disrespect it. Calling something an A is not disrespectful. Even if it is clearly an S, you gave it an A though. So why would I be mad? Like,
that's cool.
That's still a great grade.
I don't know.
I'm not tripping.
I don't know. It's you guys. I feel like if it was anybody else, people would probably debate me on it. But it's just like you. To me, okay, no, I can't rank it a S, but that's just because I want to know Nami's backstory. The only thing that we know about her is that she was found on an island where the military was fighting, and Bellamir picked these two little girls up. So that's what we understand about Nami right now, is that we just know that, and we understand that her weather predictions are on point. Where she gets it from, we have no idea yet.
Fair enough.
Why she's as good as she is, we just don't know yet. But we know it's going to be good. So,
okay. Sanji's second backstory. We can do the first one first. His first backstory.
What's
S,
that?
I'll go immediately. S. I'll go immediately. S.
Yeah.
For both. And so when it comes around for the second one, just count me in. Just S immediately. Double S.
Both of them are S. Oh wow. Okay.
Both of them are S.
The man ate his leg. That's an S.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas was on an island starving.
He gave him
on
all
a rock.
the food.
I mean, they was on a rock starving.
I don't even know that little nigga, and I gave him all the food.
Then he was crazy bullied on when you look into his real the backstory beyond that backstory is like, son was damn near a prisoner. Come on, man. Like, nah. Man,
if it wasn't for Sanji's mom, he wouldn't be the way that he is. So.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Everything in his backstory is just crazy. So
valid.
Absolutely.
Hold on. Never mind. That's a weird take. Never mind. Keep going.
What? What? I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Okay. I want to say. I wonder if Ree and Za hold the same energy for Judge like they do for, like, Yasop, because like in other kids' eyes, Judge is pretty fucking awesome.
I do.
They did everything their dad wanted and whatnot.
I'm about to say Za definitely keeps that consistency for sure. Without even having to think about it.
Sanji's not the person he is without Judge's. experiments. Saji got
That's true still too.
the thing.
It
No,
does.
but
Like,
Yeah,
listen,
but
what's up,
I knew
man?
Zah was gonna
put
see,
your
look,
emotions on the
there's more
side.
there. There's more there for Zah. Like, this is why I'm saying. This is why I'm mad about the Yasop and Usopp thing, because it's not like Usopp out here just stunting and flexing with
Exactly.
crazy shit. Like, nah, bro. Like, he gotta really get it off the gusto. Yasop, you weren't gifted like that. This is showing me that whatever you got, you had to finally hone and finally tune, which is fair. All the more reason why you should provide a guiding hand. Your son's not gone, bro. This is not Jing and Gone, where your son is just abnormal at doing shit. No, you got a regular ass jit, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
Hey,
You
man,
didn't
listen.
you didn't even leave him his first slingshot. What the fuck, bro?
He
Like,
be
nothing.
alright.
Nothing.
Listen,
Nothing.
life sucks. All right,
Nothing.
like
Nothing.
Yasop.
That's what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. When Usopp gets it, Usopp's the one person that when he gets it, it should not be no, oh, but he's Yasop's son. But they're still gonna be that. But they're still gonna fucking be that. You know what I'm saying?
Not me.
So
Not me. I
hey,
won't never do that. Like when
yeah,
when
you
Usopp
would.
find
But you
when
fuck with. See, this is different because you fuck with Usopp. This is not that type of. This was for Ree because Ree don't fuck with Usopp. So that's why I said I expect this from Zah. The consistency level here. You're Usopp's fan, Zah. So this was never in your debate.
I'm
Every
not an
time you
Usopp fan.
every time you said something, I've wanted to be like, Zah, be quiet. You're not even against Usopp. I literally wanted to say that, but I'm letting you know because I like the Usopp love, so I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? I know you're gonna ride for Yasop. You team whatever that is going. You team long nose, period. You feel me?
Yes.
That's how you
long
rock.
nose is
I'm
crazy.
not on
Yes,
that.
it's the truth. He keep the same energy for Blackbeard. Y'all don't fuck with Blackbeard. This nigga fuck with
That's
Blackbeard
true.
heavy, just like me.
True.
Big heavy.
I know what I'm
That's
talking
actually
about.
true.
I know exactly who I'm on here with every Monday. I promise
Yo,
you. I
Blackbeard.
got y'all all.
God.
I got y'all all registered, bro. What?
Say ha 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 gang.
That's valid.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's all I was saying, Ree.
I feel you. What I'll do is I'll because I don't even have the time to fully explain it. But we can hop on Discord and I'll fully explain my take.
I'll be there.
I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it because it's crazy. She like
For Anime and Gaming says Usopp is my favorite character.
He sucks.
No troll.
I think he's
I'm
the most
serious.
human. That's why
I like Usopp.
I give him credit because he is the most human amongst the crew, and he still does his
You
part.
said,
Give him
you
his
said
credit.
the most human.
he is the most human.
He's the most human.
Yeah, he's
Out
definitely
of
the most
all of
human.
them, yeah, he's the most
He is the
human.
most human.
Mm.
After that, I would say Chopper, but like,
No, fuck him.
Nah, Nami's got to
Sorry.
be it, man. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, but Nami has like
Nami's
Zeus.
second, but
Yeah.
she's special. Like she has a special innate thing. Like
Exactly.
who the fuck is just sensing storms on a casual and drawing map? Like no.
While sick.
That's some
While sick
definitely
and
for shit.
dying. While sick and
Yeah,
dying.
like, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. While sick and dying, nah, that's abnormal. There's something up with you.
That's
Yeah.
Usopp ain't got
There's
that,
something
bro.
up with you. We all know
Oh,
something's
that's
up
what
with
you
you.
mean.
Usopp not blessed
Yeah.
like nothing. Yeah, like,
We're
Okay.
waiting for it.
Usopp ain't got.
Usopp
That's
has
why
he has no special inherited genetics.
nothing.
Nothing.
That's
I mean,
why
I
when
guess.
That's why
That's
when
what I'm
he
saying. He's the
wins-
most human. He's literally
I
the most human.
would say yes. I'm still voting.
Oda,
no. But
before we all say what we say, Oda himself has said Usopp will always get the. He says something along the lines of his portrayal because he's the most like he's the. Basically, how you see the Marines looking at shit, and the fan letter is how Usopp sees shit all the time. Like how them fodder ass basic Marines was seeing shit, and they was like, "Yo, what the fuck are we doing on this battlefield?" That's how Usopp sees shit all the time. Yep. That's basically what I'm alluding to right now. Forget what Oda said. That summarizes the whole point. Period. He's normal as shit. We're seeing this shit like, yo, this fan letter's crazy animation. It wasn't like this the first time at Marineford. Anytime Usopp walks into a fight, he sees it like that. Yep. Fan letter animation. That's what he sees.
No.
That's what he sees.
That's right.
But I actually do get your point already, though. Ree.
Oh well, hey, well, if needed, we can jump on the Discord.
You can always do that, regardless.
For sure. Chopper. I already know D for you, but everybody else. What? It's not a D. Okay.
It's not.
Wow.
It's not.
Wow.
Yeah, because he Oh, go ahead.
No, what you about to say? I want to know what you about.
I was about to say, I think he fucks with Correja, and I think he also is a fan of. I think he's a fan of Hero to some extent as well.
He is. I've heard about like.
Yeah, I've heard. We talk on Discord, so I know that what we don't get to discuss here. Sometimes I don't even say much. Somebody else will say something, and I'll just be like, "Yes, that right there, yeah, that facts." And I'm like, "All right, bet I know how I think now." That's all it is.
It's a B because when Korea punched that motherfucker in the face, the same way Foolie thinks about Zoro's flashback is the same way I think
I get you,
about
bro.
that
I get you.
Hero Look and Correja was beating up on Chopper, so I know he's gonna love that flashback. Period. It was literally I had no type of super intellectual breakdown for Zaz math. I knew Zaz math. It's very A plus B equals C squared. Like that's what's going on.
Straight up.
Yo, when she showed him,
crazy,
when the little shit showed Correa the mushroom that she got, I was like, this is goated. This is goated. This is a goat tier flashback. Oh,
bro,
that gave me
nuts,
so much
bro.
satisfaction. That gave me so much satisfaction. You know what? I'm gonna go watch it on my phone right now. I'm gonna pull that shit out.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. Okay. You say B. Strawberry. What's your thoughts
on Chopper? I'd be okay with a B. I feel like Chopper's backstory is more sentimental.
Yeah.
There's not much like. I mean, yeah, he was bullied by his own fellow deer, but I think just him being, I don't know. I find his story more sentimental. It's more like, oh, dang, you went through that, but then these two doctors took you underneath their wing and in a very weird way showed you how to become the great doctor that you are.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
Yeah, I'd be okay with a B. I think I don't know. I'd be okay with a B or C. B or C for me for Chopper.
Got it. Foley, thoughts? You agree?
Yeah, I'd put it in a B. I'll put it in a B.
B?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Me too. I'll be it.
B. I say C, but again, I'm okay with B. Yeah, it just falls in the same category.
Yeah,
in my opinion, as like a Zoro's and Usopp's.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's just not much. I mean, there's a lot there. There's definitely more than the other two in the C category. It's the best of the C category currently, but I'm just like, I don't know. It's not a backstory I would want to watch again. Personally, I only watched it once and I'm okay with that. I feel okay.
Yo, Foolie, remember when the reindeers was fucking him up too? Oh my god, yo.
Stop it, yo. Stop it. I'm sorry. It's just like it's funny as fuck. It's like, oh,
that's crazy, bro.
Yo, he thought he could fly, and the leader looked at that mother.
I'm sorry. It was a good period. Like that really was solid. I showed my mom Chopper backstory before, and she loves Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and whatnot. She loves Chopper because she's just like, oh, I get the depth of it. I'm just like, oh, mom, you don't understand just yet.
Oh God.
Bro, when he walks in the door and his legs broken, oh my God, bro, that shit had me in tears. Oh, I'm sorry, Rick. Go on to the next.
Nah, I mean, hey, no reindeer games for you, Blue Nose. That's crazy.
it all.
Yo, all right, bro.
Move
y'all are
on.
freaking.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Y'all are wild.
Influence
wow.
in the chat. I love it right
That
now.
is wild.
Oh my god. Oh wait, my bad. It averaged out to B, not C. Oops. Okay. Robbins.
Woo-wee.
I mean, are we not going S? This should be an easy S.
Yeah,
This is S.
I'm an instant person.
Yeah, it's S. It's S.
Yeah.
It's S.
I would say for 2 weeks I fought against Loki's backstory to defend Robin. And I was like, yeah.
Man.
You learn why
Loki
she is
even
the way
on
she
there?
is.
Look, no, he's not.
Mm-mm.
Why not?
That would be S tier.
It's not done yet.
It's not because we're still in it.
Yeah.
Okay, Zoro's isn't done yet. Nami's isn't done yet.
Nah, but
Zoro-
we're actually in the story.
Yeah, we're like still in it.
That's why. You
Oh,
gotta wait till it's finished. It's already. I get what you're saying though. It's already more than enough to do this to it, to do S it.
Hey.
But you know.
Is there anything beyond a S?
Not
Put Loki in
currently.
there. Put Loki beyond a S. Until you guys give me another backstory where a newborn baby is hanging on a cliff.
That was still hilarious though.
Oh god.
Give me another backstory with a newborn that got thrown off a cliff just because of how he looks. Just racist. Okay.
Oh god, bro.
She shot that motherfucker.
Yo, what the freak is going on, bro? I don't even understand, bro.
Oh
It's
man.
crazy.
Oh, that was
It's
funny.
crazy. That's
You got Cuddy Flam, bro. What's your thoughts on Cuddy?
Oh man.
I feel like B or A.
Yeah, it's a B. It's a high B. Low, like if you want to get at a B, I'm fine with that.
I'm going A. I'm going A.
Yeah, like I said, A or B, fine.
Yeah, I'm following A because like so much that Tom did, everything we learned about it, the depths of that, like
Yes.
it's a lot to it, and like legitimately there is.
Yeah.
Tom taught him, yo, I don't care what it is, always love what you made. Respect your inventions. I was like, yo, Tom, you that dude. And now you see why him and Paulie had the fallout, like all that shit. Paulie kept telling him, yo, you leave these machines right here, people can use them.
I heard like one theory where like I gotta finish listening to it all the way, but like someone was saying like we should be in the age of Tom, and I'm just like, But I'm like, I get where they're going with like the shift that we have and everything like that, and I'm like, we're still in the age of Roger. Let's not push that home. But Tom did do a lot. Yeah, Tom did do a lot, and like especially like if you want to see like with Tom with like the seas and all that, the ships and like his like.
I do think there should be more sea trains. There should be more sea trains. That should be a usual thing in One Piece. I do.
It really should be.
Like when we got to the New World, that should be like a connecting thing. Like, oh, you could go to this island, to that island, to that island. Like,
it is crazy. It is crazy that the world government didn't take that, didn't do something with it. It's so many things. Like Tom really was like planning for like
visionary. Yeah.
Future. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that in Film Z that they did have a sea train. Like they just threw one in there. That was cool.
Yeah.
Valid. Was the average B for that? I think it was.
What'd you get?
Like 1A. I'm going B personally.
Okay. Yeah, fair. Yeah, see? Yeah.
Brooke.
Oh, hell.
See?
I think C for right now.
Whoever,
like,
whoever says C, that was fully. I agree.
I give it B.
For Animated Gaming says easy S. Easy S.
Nah, they was out here doing some bullshit, bro.
Easy S. I don't know. Not only. I don't know about easy. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm feeling C, maybe at max B. At max. I might go B only because it was actually pretty sad. Like
the man went crazy.
I mean,
you drifted alone.
But we don't have Brooks' full backstory. We just kind of know what he did as an adult. a lot of the people that were going through, we saw them as kids. So
That's enough for me though. That's probably the worst part of his life. I'm gonna assume.
Very
That's
much
all
so.
I needed to know.
I don't know. Not, I mean, we don't know what was going on when he knew Gunko back in the day. We don't know.
Yeah, they'll get to that. But
I'm not gonna hold you. There
your
can't
own
be
people,
nothing worse than dying and having this drift in sea for 50 years alone. And now I'm
He
not gonna
lost his
hold you.
body.
and see your folks dead every day. God damn, bro, you went through it, man. Motherfucker.
Yeah, on
I
the ship
mean,
with the bodies.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
but Brooke died too. That was the thing. He just couldn't find his way back to his body at first.
Right.
So technically, he didn't really get to see them decompose and things like that. His soul wasn't there, so he didn't consciously really go through that. The bones, yes, you had to deal with the bones of your crew members, but it's not like you saw them decompose. It's not like you consciously drifted 50 years on the ship with them.
I'll say this:
on that boat, though.
your only thing that you have left to think about while you're drifting is what you saw last.
Yep.
You can't even create any new memories because
that's why he has that dream.
You're just floating along. Laboon is getting older too. You promised him you get back to him, and who knows if I'll ever even find my body. Then I do find my body, and it's bones now. So I gotta live as a skeleton. I'm still alive. I look like I'm dead. Will people ever accept? I'm not gonna hold you. That's pretty freaking awful.
Don't stop talking. You sound like you have to upscale him even more.
I'm not giving no book upscales.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying.
You gotta be like, you know what? That is awful. Maybe it should be an A. Yeah,
no. No,
that's what it sounded like just now.
I'm just justifying my B. I will not. No, he's not an A. I'm just justifying why I'm saying B. It's got to be higher than C. That doesn't feel right to me.
Shit.
Like the other ones that are in C, we're gonna put Brooks down there with that. That just doesn't feel right.
He deserves to be over them. Like he got some.
I mean, technically, Brooke's story is just as basic as those, though.
Strawberry.
No, I'm serious. I'm being serious. His story is just as basic because we're dealing with an adult Brooke who has gotten to do all the pirating. He's gotten to do all the stuff. He brings smiles to everybody's faces. Okay, your captain gets sick. Okay, he goes off on the original ship because he doesn't want you guys to see him die. Okay, cool beans. You guys still go on and do pirating and things like that. You lived such a productive and fulfilling life that, okay, yes, everyone gets sick, but you get to die at sea. But then you have a devil fruit that helps you come back. It was just your stupid self that couldn't find your body.
Did you say it gave us one of the greatest One Piece songs of all time? You can't call it basic as a
Big Sake.
Big Sake.
Oh, that one. That one.
That's why.
Yes, such a beautiful story. That's such a beautiful song.
You can't put it in those ones because at least it's memorable.
Yeah, that's why I said so.
Just because the song is memorable doesn't mean that his backstory was. That doesn't mean anything. He's a pirate and he lived a full pirate life. So to me, that's just kind of basic, like these other two kids growing up just willy-nilly. You're supposed to do that.
Bro, my dog Strawberry.
On that one. No. It's not. It's because it's just like personally, I wouldn't even add that mean love to it. He's a pirate that died.
Yeah.
But that's not it though. That's not okay. In fairness, I just have to say that's not a fair summary. Because if it did end like that, fine. It didn't end like that. Wasn't even the worst part of his backstory, though. That was the basic part. The advanced part is he didn't just die. He came back because we got to remember he didn't even know what the fruit was that he ate. He just ate a fruit. He didn't know he was gonna have to come back. Mm-hmm. So he came back and he can't find his body. His body is bones. And for all these years he's floating along. He can't create new memories, so he has to think and relive the death of everybody around him. And on top of that, Laboon, the actual most important person to him, is just he doesn't even know if he'll ever even be able to meet Laboon again.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. Yeah,
Like that's the advanced part. It's not as basic as like I'm sorry, it's not basic. There's no way it's basic.
Man,
He came back.
What's the most important person to him?
I'm trying to say, like,
person to him died.
it's not basic.
That is why I asked you earlier before we even started the tier list. That is why I asked you: are we doing it based off how sad and blah 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 that these backstories are, or are we just talking about the backstory itself?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like everything combines to add the grade. That's what I'm saying. It's not just sad or just anything.
Okay.
It all
I mean, I'm not arguing with your rating. I'm just saying, like, he is just it to me. If we're looking at an adult pirate who has got to live his best years as a pirate,
that's sad. But compared to what happened to Nami, compared to what happened to Compared to what?
Well, if we're comparing what happened to Nami, Nami was a baby stranded somewhere without her parents.
Compared to what happened to Sanji, like it's not sad enough.
It's terrible.
Listen,
it's not sad enough. Exactly, Nika.
It's sad, but it's not sad enough to compare.
Well, I agree with what you're saying. I'm just saying
it's
not
sad enough to compare.
I'm saying it's not on the basic of
I'm talking about Brooks. Brooks isn't sad enough to compare to the likes of Nami.
Oh yeah, no, it's not.
They're kids. Brooke is a fully grown man that he chose to live that life, and he got whatever he got. That's how that works.
Exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
That's how that works. The others were kind of forced into their situation. Like
right. If you didn't have a doctor on the crew, yeah, you're gonna die.
Yeah, Sanji didn't have a say. Motherfucking
Nami he became okay.
Nami didn't have a say.
Situations.
They all became all right. They'll be good. They'll live.
And in some case, and in the case of Zoro and Usopp, they technically didn't have a choice either. They were forced into those lifestyles as children. As an adult, you chose your life completely, and you chose to die with your crew. Cool beans. The only reason why you couldn't leave your ship is Shadow got taken. So
I'm not gonna.
It's just because they kids. Who fucking kids? They kids.
This is an interesting stream. You're learning stuff about me. I'm learning stuff about everybody too, bro.
But that's hard. But that's a harsh reality. I'm not saying that it's not sad. It's not bad. I'm saying that the shit happened to Brooke is sad and bad. Yes, but compared to the children,
who cares?
Until we find out what happened to Brooke when he was younger and what more like he went through. I do think there's more to his story for sure. But as far as his story right now, I'm okay with y'all giving it a B, but I do believe it's C. Me personally,
thank you.
I'm okay with y'all giving it a B.
Thank you. She's built for that.
Yeah,
like, yo, these kids is good, bro. Like, I get it, bro. I get it. Like, but this man saw his people, and then he got the recording. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna say it's above Nami. I'm not gonna say it's above Robin.
It's definitely not above those. So I wouldn't even
I agree with you, but I'm saying it's above the Zoros and the Usopp because we don't remember them.
A piece that we're not even adding in is we're not even adding the fact that he also lost his shadow to Ryuma. That's a part of his backstory too.
That's true.
He did lose his shadow.
Yep, he did.
That's a whole part of the backstory too.
Part of the backstory. Yep.
Okay,
and he kept fighting to get it and lost.
He's still a pirate though. You take those risks.
Yo.
Thank you,
So did Nami.
I can't believe this.
So did
Oh
Nami.
my
when she
God,
took
bro.
she took that risk.
Dog, this is some wild. I'm not gonna
wait a minute. Zah, my child is crazy, you about to make me scream into the computer. Shut up for a minute. You are talking about you are talking about a 8-year-old child who took on the responsibility of her whole village.
All right, that's what.
But,
an 8-year-old child.
I'm about to say you could. I love that strawberries paint in this picture. I swear I love that strawberries paint in this picture because I want to see Reed. I want to see Reed so inconsistent that he goes against Nami.
She took that risk.
I'm not
go against Nami because you think we're crazy. I've never agreed more with Foolie and Strawberry on a stream. I swear to God, this is crazy right now.
Listen,
She
This
took
crazy
that
shit.
risk.
listen,
This
Za,
is
I
crazy
get
shit.
you. I get what you're saying when it comes to Nami. Yes, Nami made that choice. She made it as a child because what other choice did she actually have?
Life
Arlong was
happens.
gonna take her. Arlong was gonna take her whether she wanted that or not. So she, with her smart self, was just like, "Hey, let me do this for my village."
Make
Stop. Strawberry, don't fall for the race bait. You're about to argue the intellect of an 8-year-old child to a grown-ass fucking
And a
man.
grown ass man.
Yeah,
That's the
we're not even
problem.
about to do
You
that.
were
We're
doing
not
a
even about to do that,
grown.
listen.
bro. It's not even a question, bro. It's not
Listen.
even a question.
You took it there. You got the scar. You got the tattoo. Hey man, life's life. Thug it out.
She was
And
an
she did.
8-year-old child,
And,
Za.
and it actually made her. It actually made Nami who she is today. Listen.
Za.
Life happens.
All of their
No,
backstories made them
no,
who they were today.
no.
Exactly.
You know the interesting thing about it though? Brooke was a pirate through and through already, bro.
Well, Nami a thief. Listen,
Everyone
life
else had to come to this decision on some hard end terms and shit like that.
Man.
And granted, we don't know fully what was Brooke's reasoning for becoming a pirate, but we already met him as a fucking pirate, bro.
Listen, I agree with that. I'm not saying his story is up there or not. All I'm saying is, yo, you took that risk. Same thing with Robin. You want to do this? You delved in this. Don't run from it now. You delved in it. That's all I'm trying to say. You choose.
No.
So you hold
Brooke is a
children.
grown man.
I was about to say, so you hold all children to the same standard as
yes. You make that decision. Actually got consequences.
Okay, bet. Say that.
You got consequences.
I'll say this.
I'm really trying to figure this out.
By the way, the only thing I'm arguing for is just so we can all admit that it's at least a B tier backstory.
That's all I'm saying. I agree with.
I'm not saying it's S or A, but to just write it off as basic. Like as basic as like a Usopp or a Zoro backstory.
Where you don't remember
I have to die on this hill. I can't. It can't be in that thing.
You don't remember any of their backstories.
Listen, Ree, I totally understand you, Ree. Okay. Like I said earlier, I am not arguing with your rating. My thing is that to me, Brooke's backstory is just as basic as Zoro and Usopp. Brooke is a grown man. And we went through his pirate journey with him. That's the thing. He got to fulfill his dreams the way that he saw fit. He sent his captain off and became the captain. His
captain died. He was sick.
They sent him off in a ship. Shut up.
Is he sick?
I'm about to cry, Strawberry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never gotten this emotional. Strawberry, we locked in all the time, bro.
We usually are. And I'm not saying that you're wrong about his rating. I'm not saying you're wrong about it. I'm just saying that to me, if we are looking at it just based off the backstory,
I just can't agree with your take, man.
If we're just if we're going based off the backstory itself, it is a very basic. I lived my pirate life. I'm gonna die playing this violin with my crew.
Oh God!
He had a very fulfilled life. And you can't argue with me about him seeing his, yes, he saw everybody initially die, but you can't say, well, he was on the ship.
I need to see y'all straight up. Hold on, wait. I need to see y'all all straight up. I need to look you in the face for this. I need to look you in the face for this, because I need to see you say it straight up. Strawberry.
Listen, you cannot.
You're telling me.
Sit here.
Hold on. I just let me actually on the page. You're telling me that this backstory is basic. Right, it's just the backstory of a pirate who dies. The end.
Yes,
that is what we're saying. Nothing more. No advancement. We don't care that he didn't even know he accepted death. By the way,
and he couldn't die.
He accepted that I'm gonna die. Everyone around me's falling. I'm gone too. It was a good life. He thought maybe he just ate a regular, just rotten apple. He thought he just ate a rotten apple at some point. He ain't even know for real that it was a fruit.
It happens.
Man couldn't even die. And then he couldn't even go back to see to get into his body. Right? He couldn't even find his body to just end it all. He's like, dang, like at least let me find my body. I'll just jump in the ocean. He couldn't even do that. He just had to float along and just freaking find it. Then when he gets his body, he's like, oh crap, I made a promise. You know how important that promise was to him. Bro was
Yes,
crying with Luffy, like, yo, god dang it, man. I made a promise as well. Oh, wait, you
Yep.
know Laboon? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I also dealt with this. This Ryuma took my shadow. I've been trying to fight him. I can't get it back. I just keep losing. Like, I'm just a loser, man. Freak. I'm just a
Yep.
loser. I need help. You mean to
You're a
tell
basic-
me this is basic? Yo, Strawberry, you my dog.
You are a
for life,
basic-
bro.
So
my
You
when
are a
Robin,
basic
when
pirate.
Robin
I can't-
joined
You are a
Baroque
basic
Works,
pirate. You got your shadow taken because that other pirate that was fighting you is way stronger than you are. You did not do a bunch of fighting like that.
I don't
Your
even like
pirate crew
Brooke, by the
wasn't-
way.
but Robin chose to join
I
Baroque
love
Works.
Brooke. That's
So
the thing. I love
Just
Brooke,
saying.
but if we are talking just based off backstory, his backstory is
I'm so
basic
sad.
for the adult
I'm
that
sad.
he is.
I'm so
He's
So
a
sad.
Robin joined
full-fledged
Baroque
adult.
Works as an adult.
That's
Huh?
true.
Robin joined Baroque Works as an adult. That's part of her
Yeah.
backstory. If you want to call it basic, you can't call it basic.
Yeah.
She did that too. Just saying. She made cases too.
Usopp. I mean, I almost called you Usopp. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Usopp. Usopp. Long nose.
Long nose
That doesn't
tribe.
make you can't compare the two backstories. We are talking
Oh
about
my
a full-fledged adult when we meet him.
She was a full-fledged adult when she joined. Mika,
Bro.
was she not? Was she
When
not?
she-
a full-
okay,
I'm sorry,
when she
Mika.
joined?
Forcefully. Crocodile did
She
not
did
give
not
her the
forcefully.
option.
She walked into
Yes,
that
he
room.
did. He took her. Either
didn't-
that or
He
she
didn't put a gun
died.
to her head. He didn't put a gun to her head. She walked in that room
What are you
saying,
talking about?
Crocodile, you need my services. And Crocodile turned around. I've heard about you. That's what it was. She walked
Okay.
into that room.
She's smart.
Not the other
Like
way
Nami.
around.
No, she's smart
I'm
like
just
Nami. What are you
saying.
talking about?
I'm just saying. You talking all this adult
And then
stuff.
when we
I get it.
learn Robin's backstory, she's an
I
8-year-old being
I'm
hunted
sorry.
by the government.
Fully just he just unfazed. He's like, I'm just gonna eat this food, bro. Y'all have at it. Bro, just chomping
Listen,
away.
listen.
You cannot compare child
Y'all got it.
backstories to adult backstories. You can't compare them like that.
Yo, bro, this
So
is
yes,
so
If we are
crazy,
talking about
Strawberry.
a grown pirate. We are talking about a
I'm
grown
not gonna lie
pirate.
to you.
She was
This
a
is
grown
like-
woman when she joined.
I
Baroque
actually
Works.
found out a lot tonight, by the way. And we only got through like 5 of those backstories, maybe 6
I
or
found
7.
out a lot,
Out
too.
of
I'm
42.
very hurt. I'm
Out of
very
42.
We
By
get
the way.
carried. I see that. I think we get
I'm
eaten.
very
Sorry.
hurt. I'm
Yeah,
very
no.
hurt.
Long
I
nose,
just-
shut up. You can be hurt.
I learned so very much.
Wait.
I can't.
Yo.
I genuinely. I'm not gonna hold you. You're still my dog for life, by the
We're
way.
usually
All
here.
y'all are.
We're here.
But Strawberry,
okay?
I have to keep it a bean with you, bro. This is the worst take I've ever heard you say. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This is just. I'm not gonna lie. This is absolutely top of the tops, and we've been streaming for a minute together. Still my dog.
Disappointed.
I got comments here, by the way,
Disappointed.
that agree with me.
They agree.
Bro,
Yes, they do. Bring
Bro,
it,
put a
bring it.
long comment here agreeing, bro. He said, "Stop playing with my bag of bones." I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Comment like, bro. Hey, I'm sorry. I got comments on Insta.
Wait,
I got
what?
comments on YouTube. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Like,
I
Yeah,
gave, you, I
that's
gave you the
more
I
of
gave
a-
you the B. I think the
Oh.
lore for his backstory.
That's not-
the lore between the devil fruit and how it works, the mechanics, the Bink Sake, the stuff with Laboon and the whales, and then we find out later that when something happened with the mermaid princess, the whales were happy about it, and then they literally
Yes.
show you the scene of all the whales, like they all have their face fucked up from smashing their heads at the red line.
Mhm.
Yes.
You know, it's not just Laboon that wants to do like the lore in the lore that consists of Brook is heavy. That's why I'm interested. But the actual story, I don't give a fuck about. Like the whole shit with him and his group of pirates like that. Y'all just sucked as pirates, bro. Like
I
until
agree
Oda,
with
I
that.
agree with that.
until Oda gives me backstory on like, yo, the Rumbar pirates is running down on niggas and plundering. Until I get lore about that, y'all niggas winning shit, bro.
I agree with that.
I'm be real. Like when he be like, oh, when he was like, oh, well, there was a rookie around our time. I think his name was Gold Roger. Rookie, lucky you ain't run into him, nigga. The fuck? Like that's how I be thinking about that shit. Like this Brooks backstory itself it's sad, but it does like I'm not interested. Doesn't make me interested in his actual pirate career. Y'all niggas went around singing songs and shit. But if y'all wasn't
Right.
singing Bink Sake 24/7, then y'all better have been like trying to make the drums of liberation. Like I need to hear the beats. Like play the 808s, bro. Like if I'm not hearing none of that, I don't give a fuck here about your adventure. I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
That's crazy.
And I love it. It's one of those like if he not hitting the vibes, bro, take that run bar shit somewhere else. I don't give a fuck.
Why are we doing this, bro?
I'm just being real. I'm a lore guy. That's Brooke backstory. All it has is lore. Besides that, I don't give a fuck.
I would say read. Math. Can y'all really honestly name 2 run bar pirates?
No. I can't.
You only know the captain. That nigga's name was Yorkie, and then Brooke. Those are your 2.
That's it.
But that's
but there. Like niggas say, it's just lore stuff after that.
It's just lore.
But that's why it can't be basic. That's what I'm trying to say. It can't be basic if it got lore. That's all I'm trying to say. That's why I gave it a B.
Were they singing one of the songs from Film Red or something like that?
No.
What type of music did they have?
That movie up.
They needed. I'm just saying, bro. They did bro. We did. Y'all talking about Run Bar Pirates, right? In music,
yes.
Right? We did a movie about music, and Brooke played bare minimal of a fucking part. What are we talking about?
Because he's one of the forgotten 3. You know this already.
You see, well then let's forget about his backstory.
No,
yeah,
why did you?
You
set yourself up for that, bro.
I'm finishing up. Let's go.
Yo, okay. My final point on this. Okay, look, Brooke's backstory is broken into 2 parts, maybe even 3. And y'all are only focusing on the first. And that's what is like sending me off a cliff. It's not just about the first part.
Listen, give me the God Night section, bro. Just give me the God Night section. I'll wait.
I think we could put Brooke in the same area where like I think you could put Brooke in the same area where where like you could put like I forgot the list we had, but like you could put Brooke in the same area where like once we get more depth of it, it could definitely jump up in rankings right now.
Yeah, but you got to give more. You got to get more, man. It's not enough. It's not enough.
Man. I'm not gonna.
And we're not changing their minds. Right? You just gotta leave it
I gave y'all what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted a B, right? I said it was a B.
That's all I was going
to say. I just letting y'all know. I don't think this is a B because the story is B tier. No.
Yeah. Like
just
the story is not.
Wasn't. Weren't arguing with your rating. I was just saying
the lore is S tier, and the story is like C tier, and it equates like it's like y'all barely making B plus right now. Like we couldn't even get it right.
I don't even like Brooke, bro. Me and Nick are actually aligned with that.
You talking to man? You know how I feel about Brooke sometimes.
We aligned on the Brooke timing, bro. By the way, so for me to defend him, okay.
Who did the Run Bar Pirates like really run down on? Like were they a part of the Rocks era? The era like we don't even niggas never heard of them, bro. Like
they were before that. So like
they're old enough to be in that era.
Yeah, he's like 90 years old now. So bro was really he's one of the the new age, not new age, like the old heads out there. The ones who was really like kind of doing it, ain't really know what they was doing. So
it's crazy because when he was like, yo, we heard about a rookie named Roger. Rayleigh ain't say, nigga, we heard about singing pirates like y'all. Nope, we ain't never heard none of that shit. And niggas ain't never heard of you, gang. And niggas ain't heard of you, bro. You wasn't spitting no blocks, bro. You ain't plundering shit. Y'all niggas was happy.
Mixtape wasn't getting past the grand line.
Thank you.
That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
They released that shit exclusively in the West, nigga. West Blue exclusive. On weed. DJ Apu.
Yo.
Get Queen on a feature, bro. Stop playing.
I don't even like Brooke, bro. I can't believe I'm doing this. We're gonna have to break this whole list. We literally hold on. Let me tell you how many. Hold on. We got through 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 42. So this is gonna have to be another. Yeah,
we fucking suck.
Well, I guess 10.
That's because we get distracted all the time. Cool.
I guess
no, it's not. It's not being distracted, Zab. But sometimes you say some real stupid stuff.
I didn't say anything.
For all the viewers, for all the viewers, as much as we debate these points out, I hope y'all enjoy them because 9 people out of 42 is crazy. It's not even like near half.
Yo, I went back.
That's my fault. I already know. Bro. Maybe I spun the Usopp shit too long, but damn, bro.
Man.
Damn.
I mean,
yo, I'm.
But man,
Nine
like,
people
oh
is
god,
crazy. Okay, good. As long as y'all enjoy it, I'm cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One Piece nerd time. Facts.
Hey man.
yeah.
Oh
Who, by the
God,
way,
man.
who
I
who was
just
after Brooke?
who was after Brooke?
Jinbei.
Jinbei.
We don't know shit about Jinbei.
Yeah, no,
We
that's
don't know
what
know.
it should be
Jinbei.
because we don't know Jinbei like that.
Well, no, we do. It's just not an actual backstory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a
We just
backstory
know
when he's
him being
It's
part of
more of a
what the
Fisher
Sun God
Tiger
Pirate.
backstory than Jinbei's backstory. You know
That
what I'm
boy,
trying to say?
Fisher Tiger's up there. So it's
Yeah,
just like,
Fisher Tiger's on here too.
no, it's gravy.
Okay,
so whatever you give Jinbei, you'd have whatever you give Fisher Tiger, you'd have to give Jinbei.
Yeah.
right.
And Boa's on here and Pissing Your
Boa's
Pink,
on there.
Kofi,
Boa backstory the same shit. So you'd have to. They all interlock. Koala
King
all
Riku.
have the
They
same shit.
all do. They
Yep.
God, good
Yeah.
lord.
Yeah. There's a lot of Buggy, Nolan. Yeah, they're all on here. This is just gonna have to be
Buggy
for like
don't
another
got a
break.
Buggy don't
backstory.
got a
Buggy ate
backstory
a
like
fruit
that.
and Buggy had a fruit in the
Or no,
plant.
I get. Well, it's a
That's
picture
all
of Buggy
he
and
said.
Shanks. It might be Shanks, I guess. I don't know who they wanted it to
But
be.
that was one. That's not even a real backstory. That was legit one
That's
scene,
just
bro. Like that was.
where he said, yeah,
Right.
he's
He
the
just eat the fruit.
I don't know what they. I don't know. They put that
You
picture
gotta
on
give
here,
him the
they
so
put
Oden
Rob Lucci
flashback.
up there. Come on,
You gotta
like,
give
I
him
was
half the
like,
Oden flashback.
ooh.
yeah. But there's a lot. There's definitely a lot. So I'm a park it. I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna keep it for another break week. And then we can pick it back up, and it'll probably take us like 3 break weeks because we only got through 10, so or 4 maybe even because at that pace.
Listen, as long as we agree, it won't take that long. But there were a couple backstories on here that we just did not. We didn't see eye to eye. Brooke and Usopp. Brooke and Usopp. Those are the two that we just did not see eye to eye on tonight.
We all didn't like it, but we all didn't like it. We just all disagreed on the Yasa take. That's what it was.
He's not goaded as a father, and we're talking about Usopp, which means we
He
have
is
to
so
rate him
voted as a father.
No, he's not.
It's up there. It's up there.
Hey man,
Usopp, shut up. We're not talking about
by
your
the
dad
way,
no more.
let me just re-clarify. That was not my take. That's a Za take. I didn't say
there.
Gold
Yeah,
was
that's
father.
fine.
He's up there.
No,
Just
I
to
get you.
re-clarify my position.
Usopp's a
Me
good
and Zato
man.
has
Usopp's a
Usopp
the
is
same
man.
over here acting a fool, so leave Usopp out of it. He don't understand what he's doing right now.
Usopp is a good man because of it.
Long
He
nose, shut up.
Okay.
That one's
He
gonna.
learned.
Oh God.
Let the boy learn. That's what Usopp said.
What are your final take, man? I got a lot of editing to do for this one, man. Holy crap. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm actually curious what people think because I know I'm not tripping, but we'll see.
Can I got a request. I
Yes.
actually want y'all all. I sent it to you on your TikTok. I wanted your take on this theory. It's actually a really good theory. I think it's the best One Piece theory out right now.
All
And it's not a theory on what the One Piece is. It's just a theory. It's called the overdrive theory. Luffy overdrive theory. I sent it to you on TikTok. I'd like for us to I actually want y'all to take on. Like I'm super invested in this theory.
You said you sent it to me on TikTok?
I should have sent it to you on TikTok.
All right, hold on a second. Hold on one second.
I was mad hype. I seen this and I was like, whoa.
Okay.
What is that? And it was already something I've been speculating on because it has a lot to do with why Luffy might have turned like Egghead when he got when he got mad that the hologram was ice, like the ice cream wasn't real. His hair turned red, and then he looked like he turned into like a red version of Gear 5. It was crazy. But this theory goes a lot more in depth to where the origin of it might be from, and it has. This is something from Road to Laugh Tale. Y'all know how I feel about Road to Laugh Tale being the gospel of this final saga shit. So, I do think it's crazy, but it's supposed to be called the overdrive theory.
Overdrive. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me try to log back in. As soon as you sent to the Straw Hat podcast one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I gotta log back into that. I haven't been logged in.
I gotta follow you back for my actual Captain Nika TikTok. Cause I follow you on my other TikTok, the one I'm just on to just watch stuff. Captain Nika's the one I gotta start uploading to.
I gotta log back into that. Okay. Can you do this? Can you send it to my business's TikTok? So I'll be able to pull it up from there.
What's your
The one you coming on, the roll up?
Oh. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go. Let me pull it up.
Because I could definitely pull it up. I'm logged into that. I gotta log back into the Shy Podcast one. That's how long it's been since I've been posting clips like I should be. I know. Don't tell me. I know. I suck. I got homework. I know. Okay. That's my homework. And you know what else is my freaking homework? These goddamn novels, bro, and these books. This is my freaking homework.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah. And you wanna know how far I am? I'm still on the cover page. Nope. Actually, I haven't even read the title page yet. So I'm actually still on the cover of the book.
Yeah.
He said, bro got 7 blunts rolled on that desk. Word? Who got 7 blunts? Is that you, Fully?
What? No.
Fully, is that what timing you on, bro? Because I'm not paying attention. You got it like that, 7?
Nah.
I thought they was talking.
Yeah,
It's 4.
Yeah.
It's 4. You know?
Yo, okay.
Respect.
Hey, respect, bro. When I come through Georgia, I'm gonna come see you, bro. I'm gonna see a Falcons game this year at the stadium.
Yeah, please
so
let me know.
I'm. Or wait, you said, are you in Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta.
Oh man, I'm definitely. We're gonna have to. Do you drink? You drink, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, tell us. I'm pulling up on you. We're gonna have to go grab a drink or something.
You might
bro.
have to drink after the Patriots Falcons game. So just look, just get ready for that loss. So get ready for that drink, get ready for that. So I'm just saying. Well, yeah,
Yes, sir.
What is the I can't remember. It's not popping up. What's the name of the account again?
It's I got you. It is the roll up CTX on TikTok. Just a random plug. I don't be plugging my business, but hey, there you go. It's a TikTok for it.
Yeah.
If you're in Texas,
aren't we supposed to be doing a meetup anyway?
Of course we are. Well, I'm just saying specific. Well, I'm saying specifically, I'm going. I know I'm going to Atlanta. That's not even a if. It's just a win. I will be seeing a game. I didn't know he was in Atlanta. I know I was going to Georgia, but now that I know he's actually in the city, oh yeah, I'm hitting him up. We're grabbing drinks. That's for sure. We're grabbing a drink.
Come down there just to rub it in when the Patriots beat the Falcons. I'll be there too.
If I post the link in the chat, would it be visible?
Yeah. If you put it in the chat, I'll be able to.
I don't know why.
You can do that. Yeah, you could actually do that because I'll be able to just click the link if you put it on the Twitch. Put it on the Twitch chat.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't do that first. That makes it easier. All right, cool. I got it. All right, hold on. I'm about to pull it up. All right.
Yeah. I'm back in this bitch. All right, back in this bitch.
Wait, hold on. Make sure I turn it up.
Yeah, this is very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Fury, if you're not caught up to One Piece, the manga, and the anime, get out of here. 3, 2, 1, go. In the most recent opening for the anime, it has a lot of spoilers, a lot of leaks from the manga. And one of them that I can't seem to find, but I have seen with my own eyes and noticed it in the opening, is an impact frame of Luffy looking extremely demonic. Just like this one, very famous. And of course, it's been a conversation for the longest time that Gear 5 is his peak, right? You've got the very famous "This is my peak" quote against the "I'm still so weak" quote from Sabaody. Luffy acknowledges that Gear 5 is the peak of his own power. But that's the thing. That is the peak of Luffy's power. It is not, however, the peak of Nika's power. These little impact frames, of course, are anime only. Oda has not drawn these one time, which is why I want to bring everybody's attention to Road to Laugh Tale Volume 4, where Oda creates Nika. These are the original concepts, and the only one that didn't make it to the final product was this giant screaming in rage. And to understand the importance of rage, we need to understand the importance of laughter. I have always said that this is Goldie Roger at his lowest point, and he had no other choice but to laugh. And it's not just Roger. My favorite example is degenerate Doflamingo over here, who says, "I've gone beyond the point of anger. Now all I can do is simply laugh." And what did he help create? Smile fruits. And what happens when you eat a smile fruit, ladies and gentlemen? All your tears and all your depression turns into laughter. And if you really want to add insult to injury, more Roger, he laughed on the podium 22 years ago when he was about to be executed. I can't think of a lower point than that. This is the part where I bring you back to Road to Laugh Tale, where he explains Zoans. And there are two things I want to highlight. It always carries a risk, and he even tried to smudge out something here. And it is the devil fruit. And even on just a base level, devils are associated with anger, hatred, sin, bad emotions, horrid emotions. This is common knowledge. Why am I saying this? That was just for people who don't know, I guess. But it even separates utilizing the power of imagination and Luffy's power as two separate things. This is Nika's power. Luffy's power is rubber. He thinks it's rubber. Even when we see him do things like this, it's still rubber. He is unknowingly using Nika's abilities to create it, but that is still within the realm of his power that he believes. So back to this the devil part, right? The devil plus carry risk plus the innate nature of their respective animals consumes the Zoan user makes me believe that this rage-fueled giant is Nika's real form. Oda is saving this for when Luffy hits another breaking point. So I hear you saying, what could possibly make the god of the sun, this harbinger of freedom and joy and laughter, reach a breaking point of anger and sadness? Y'all forget who has his grandpa right now? Y'all forget that the most dangerous man in the modern One Piece world has his grandpa? Do you not think that bitch boy Blackbeard is above assassinating or executing Garp in front of Luffy? Luffy doesn't even know that Blackbeard has him yet.
Yeah.
The longer that we know this information and Luffy doesn't, the longer and more painful that overdrive is going to be. So I guess the overall thing that I'm proposing with this theory is that it's not a step above Gear 5. It is Nika's power truly being unleashed. Why else would this thing be a giant rage monster? Luffy doesn't act like this. And you can argue that it's not Luffy, it's not a Nika representation. Well, then what's that scar in the middle of his chest? Something has to make our man go from this to this, but while he is still in this, and this is exactly what's going to happen. This to me is also just very reminiscent of the giant hockey wave that we get emanating from Emeth. Like, this to me is the true power of Nika. And I hear a lot of you saying Luffy's already become a giant. Yeah, because he wanted to. He literally thought to himself, I want to be big enough to grab this lightning. So he made himself big enough to do it. Once again, this is the peak of Luffy's power, not the peak of Nika's. And the last thing I want to mention before we get done here, there are two stories of Nika, one of him being a liberator and one being a destroyer. And my theory here, the overdrive theory, accounts for both. Nika is a liberator, but as soon as all of those emotions become too overwhelming, this is what occurs. This is the destroyer sun god. And if he gets so angry or so upset, Oda said it best himself, the more he laughs, the stronger he gets. Nika's just the One Piece Hulk. As always, remember your ABCs. Always be calm.
Okay.
Any thoughts?
I was sitting there while I was watching it. First off, I that's interesting. It's very interesting. I have always said that I think there needs to be some type of advancement in Gear 5.
Yes.
If he's going to, because he's not the top of the verse right now. Like, we know that after we did the tier list recently, I mean, I don't know, we had him at 7, 8, something. I don't know. Some people might have him at 6. I can't remember, but he wasn't top 5 on anybody's list, if I'm not mistaken. So if he's not getting a new form, which I'm glad that he said that this will still be in Gear 5 because we heard him say this is his peak. But there's like a different. I feel like we said something to this extent before too. Like there would be like a different level in Gear 5, not necessarily a Gear 6.
Yeah, something like that.
I can't remember. I think I feel like we said, I don't know. But I like that. That makes a lot of sense. And I like when people cook and have receipts of what Oda's put in the past. So yeah, I think it's valid. I think it makes sense. He's gonna need something else than what he has right now to be able to be top of the verse by the end of the story. Gear 5 alone is not gonna be enough.
Anybody else have thoughts?
Okay. My thoughts kind of like ring with Reed's, where it's just like I see where it's going because I've always been a person who's just like I can't wait to see the other forms that Luffy has like already pulled out when he was in Gear 4 and whatnot. So like I would want to like him saying like there's more to it and everything like that. I completely like connect and understand with that, especially when he was just like the death of like what Luffy is doing has all been rubber related and whatnot and everything and whatnot, and he hasn't really truly gone to the true depth of like what he can do with imagination because he doesn't know that that is the ability. Because we all know Luffy's very much like, if I don't care about it, I don't even know about it. So it's just like, yeah, I find it very interesting, and I've always been. I think we all here have been on the whole like spin the block for Garp and whatnot, and everything like that. So like I've always thought if he was gonna get to that low point, if it wasn't Garp, it would be a near death with Nami.
Okay. Strawberry. Y'all got anything?
Not really. I get it. I do like he has the rage laugh. I've never thought of that. Like that's actually a really good point. I didn't think about that. Like the more he laughs, the stronger he gets. Now if he's angry, yeah, I'm about to. What's this video? Can you send that to me? Because like now my
I
mind,
can.
yeah, now my mind
He
speaks.
got
You
a he
know,
got a
like
lot of dope theories. Some
okay,
some you've
yeah,
actually heard me say before, where it's like he got theories that align with like as you heard with the execution thing. He has a separate theory about like an execution possibly.
Yeah.
Me and Reed probably delved a little bit more into it, but he has
Yeah,
one. He got a few.
we
He got
got
a
that.
few dope theories. Like I've said, the One Piece before might be a comic or a manga or a children's book. He remember I told you the SBS with Oda. He actually has that very same theory. I don't know if he used the SBS as evidence. 'Cause I didn't watch it fully, but he's once I get the gist of what he was saying, I was like, okay, he basically saying what I was saying. So yeah, I hopped off of it, but he definitely got a few theories in the bag for sure.
yeah.
Did you have anything you wanted to add to it, Strawberry, or say on it?
I mean, to be honest, what he said made a lot of sense. And I know that just from bringing it into the real world as someone who is very quiet, as someone who does not deal with conflict a lot. I laugh at the most serious stuff, but people get very scared when I stop laughing. So I can understand when I can understand what he's saying about Luffy and about Nika. You know, like okay, yeah, they're laughing. Okay, yeah, I mean they're not laughing because they're happy. So, you know, because they're not happy, they have to go into this form because someone is being oppressed. So, you know, but I am ready for Luffy to spaz out on somebody in either in Gear 5 or above Gear 5. I'm patiently waiting because I know it's not just laughter. I could, you know, I don't know. Maybe me and him are on the same wavelength, but I kind of saw that when we first got into Gear 5. It was like, okay, I like this.
Okay.
Now, when you gonna get actually mad? When you just gonna crash out on somebody in Gear 5? That's what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for him to crash out on somebody.
Word. Okay, cool. I was on the same wavelength. I don't want to tie it too much, but I was basically I thought into interest into this when we first saw. So when Luffy clashes with Kaido right after he unlocks Conquer's coding, like he hits him and then he jumps back, and while he's running at Kaido, Luffy's whole body turns like his hair turns red, and like he has that gold aura around him. His hair turns red, his skin turns tan, and his like it matches his fit. Everything's like red and black, and it's weird as shit. And then we get to Egghead, he actually gets mad. He gets angry, and he, with the whole ice cream thing, and his hair turns red. And I'm like, okay, this is time number 2, but this time this one is in the manga because they actually grayscale that panel out like they do Shanks' hair, but put black tint around it as well. So it made me think like, okay, so what is this? I didn't know. I didn't mean, and me and my boy Dunno, we've been speculating on. You know me, I'm always in Road to Lab Tale. That to me, that is literally the gospel. So I'm literally going into Road to Lab Tale. We're like, what is this? We always saw that form, but we didn't know what it means because we've always been saying, oh, Nika's fighting for supremacy with Luffy. That's why when Kaido first looks at him, he's like, yo, who are you? He's unsure. Like for Kaido to ask that mid-fight when you've been fighting this nigga from the beginning didn't make any sense. So it's always been that type of vibe where and like you said, it carries the risk. We notice when Lucci was fighting, or when Luffy's fighting and when Lucci's fighting, there's these panel, or in the anime at least, there's these times when they like their eyes just completely red, like they're on demon time. To me, that's the devil and the devil fruit. So it's like the zone is fighting for supremacy with Luffy or with Lucci or whoever. When you're awakened, that's the problem. That's what Vegapunk said. When you're awakened, the ones that get the black smoke, the black ring, those are the ones that basically like they can maintain control of their morale, their consciousness and whatever. But it's always, like he said in the Road to Laughter, it carries a risk. So it's always a risk of letting that happen. So I do want to see Luffy. You know what I mean? I thought it was very interesting because he tied in the whole execution thing. We had already got the execution thing going off. So it's like, okay, that'd be dope. That'd be hard. That'd be hard to see him go crazy. So yeah. I just wanted to hear what y'all thought about it because I saw it and I was like, "Yo, makes perfect." It's
Nah, it's hard, bro.
To me now, I'm just waiting for it to happen because I completely buy into this. Completely, this is an agenda now. Yep. Rage Luffy, waiting for it. Mosh Pit Luffy.
Nah, it's hard. Again, when you bring in the Road to Laugh Tale information, it's like, yeah, okay. I mean, it's kind of indisputable, especially when it's right there in front of you, and it has the scar on his chest.
But yeah, I think this is gonna be like crazy, like a ancient giant. Like this is gonna be like the ancient giant side of like Gum Gigant is like normal giant. This is what he's talking about right here. That's gonna be like the ancient giant form, basically.
Yeah.
What you know what I mean? If Nico was originally a giant or whatever the case may be, this is what's gonna be the sole essence of what that is. So yeah.
I could see that. I'm with it.
You think he might look like Orbs?
I don't know. Honestly. Maybe. I mean, he's going to have to be pretty big to match the hat that is sitting down there with Emu. So, yeah, I don't see why not.
Yep.
I don't see why not. It's valid. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm definitely gonna go look at her. The link is in the chat. I know this other guy was asking about it in the chat. He says he's gonna go look at it. Yeah, I'm about to check out some more of that guy's stuff. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Also this week I'm gonna do my job and I'm gonna clip and post. That is my entire mission. We still got a link. We gotta talk, Nika. Obviously, we gotta talk.
Yeah, we gotta. I ain't gonna lie to you. I done learned about a couple of levels, bro. And
yeah.
Shouts out to everybody. Anime NYC. If anybody is watching stream that went, or if they didn't go and they're interested, go, man. Enjoy your time. Have a vibe. If you're there to work, put in network. Do that, man. Shout out to Rob. Shout outs to Larry from TOPT. Seb. Shout outs to Jared Anime Sunday. Shout outs to Cokes. They did a stream hours before we got on stream. Cokes and Showdown was on stream with TOPT for their stream. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they were putting in work. So, and Seb said he's trying to link up with us, so we could definitely get him involved. I made a few connections at Anime NYC. I met JD Legend. If you know JD Legend,
Yeah.
YouTuber
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? King of Lightning too. Very dope people. Met him. I got some interviews with him as well. Gave me some hot L bath takes. Got some shit coming. Man, they yo, Reed, you gotta pop out, bro. We
Yeah.
gotta get you to pop
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
We gotta get you to pop out. We gonna be in there putting in work, bro. We gotta get you to
We
pop
need
out.
to hit Discord or something this week to
Yeah,
talk.
we got it. I'm telling
Because
you, money moves, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Money moves. Like, all these clips you do, you already
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
I got a lot.
what is necessary to.
Yeah.
Very
I
true.
can edit this stuff really well. I just
Yeah,
yeah,
man. Reed,
yeah,
you don't even know, man. You could be
yeah,
hiring people right now for this. you
Right.
don't
yeah,
gotta do this shit yourself. The way this
yeah.
shit work, what you could be doing, I ain't gonna lie to you. You fully equipped already. You just gotta plug in now. But I want you to pop out. I gotta pop out to a con with you, so we could put into the work. I want you to see this shit, bro. This shit is it's a vibe, bro.
Hey, I'm
Ah,
with it, bro. I'm with it.
hell yeah.
Uh, well, I guess that's everything, man.
Wait, Fooly, are you going to MomoCon next year?
Yeah.
See, we just might need a link up at MomoCon, Ree.
Where's that at?
Because MomoCon is
No,
in
no.
Atlanta, and it's more
Oh.
Oh,
confined. It's
okay.
more confined, and it's not as out there as it's probably gonna be bigger next year because I heard they had a really good year last year. But it's not like Anime NYC where you're gonna run into like a bunch of people. It's more confined, so you're gonna be around a lot. You actually will be in a more field where you should just be networking. You know,
Hmm.
you get to Anime NYC and DreamCon, there's a lot to you could get lost in as far as lost in the sauce of like just the fans and seeing all the events and stuff going down and whatever. But with MomoCon, they got it too. But from what my understanding is, MomoCon is much more niche. And like, if you're gonna be there and network, you're gonna find a lot more people. You're gonna bump into those people that you're trying to network with. But honestly,
Yeah.
it's a dope vibe. The anime community, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's been I can't really complain about how people have been putting their hand out. But for me, I gotta say shout outs to Rob, hands down. That guy continues to be the GOAT. But we gotta get you in the field, bro. We have to
Hey,
get you in the field, and people gotta know.
They gotta know.
hey, man. Look, I got you. I, hey, man. Trust me. I have taken my foot off the gas, and I know it for a long time.
Nah, but I'm not saying you're not on it or nothing like that. You're all the way there. I just know when you get into that, when you get out there and you get into that field of the cons and stuff there, and you see the people and whatnot. I would say like this. I'm not even trying to hype you up. I say you've done enough to where you've done enough that if you hit at least two cons straight for at least a year, by your third con, you could most likely have a panel.
Yeah.
And you can have a panel even without all that. But I mean a panel where people come and they know the Straw Hat Podcast. Like they're making it a thing where they came to the con because they want to attend the Straw Hat Podcast. They want to get in on an
That's
episode. They
dope.
want to come in. They had to get a chance to ask real question or ask your if you have people on a panel. If Fully pull up, you could have them on a panel with you. If Zod pull up, you have them on the panel. Same for Strawberry. Same for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Point is, you would have you because your platform is already.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we gotta chop it. We gotta chop it. We gotta chop it. We gotta chop it. We gotta chop it.
Hey, man. I'm all ears, bro.
And that ain't even the money I'm really even talking about. That's just field work. I'm talking about you actually have the means to make a bag next month. Like, is that crazy? Like, is that?
Well, we gotta chop it up, bro. Look,
Yes, sir.
let's chop, bro. Let's chop, man. Like,
Storm is coming, bro.
let's chop it, man. So yeah, you got my number, or did I ever get? I know I have your number. Did I ever give you my number? I don't remember. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you can just do that, bro. That's cool.
We got hop on Discord. If you hop on Discord, in your Discord. And if Foolie and Za, I don't mind if they're involved in the conversation too. I actually would want them involved because Za actually be putting in work. Like he be actually trying
Yeah.
linking up. He be representing and trying to get people on the cast.
Always.
He puts in
Always.
actual work for the Straw Hat podcast. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Like I realized I was at the con and I was like, I even after a while I was like, dang, like don't get me wrong, I stream all the time, but I haven't been streaming. We took our break and I'm like, people are asking me, like, where you streaming? I'm telling them, Twitch, pull it up, Straw Hat Podcast. This, that, and third. Problem is that they gotta fix this with Anime NYC. The service inside the building when you're in the building is horrible. Like you damn near got to screenshot all the people you trying to follow. Because it's like, okay, damn, this shit takes so long to load up and all that. And then by the time you get out the con, you worried if somebody gonna follow you back, if there's all types of bullshit, which all that could have been taken care of if the shit would have just been working when you were doing it at the moment. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people are running into that problem. So, but it works out. It definitely, that's why I said I ran into a lot of genuine people that really was fucking with me. Like they was tapping in, like, yo, bro, I followed you, that is, that. They was hitting me, all that. Dope stuff, bro. I heard Morge was there. I ain't get to see him. If Morge was there, bro, I would have had to light him up, bro. He said a dragon take I didn't like recently.
Hey man, he better not be talking down on Dragon, bro.
He talked down on Dragon, bro. He seen Rocks do two things and got all hyped, bro. You know what I mean? He seen Rocks do two things and got all hyped, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you. He's gonna have to hold that take because when Dragon pops out,
Larry did the same thing on the One Piece talk, and I pulled up. They had a panel. They allowed people to come ask questions and speak. Shout out to Larry. I definitely walked my ass up there and had something to say about my boy Dragon.
Oh boy,
he gave me some pushback. And then the fans themselves in the stand, they're telling him like, nah, you can't even say that. That don't make sense narratively. Like, I get it. Looking East is fun to troll, but you got to take him seriously for what he means to the story, what he's going to do in the story, and who he is within the story. Namely, bro, Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, Full Metal, Brotherhood, Bleach, what else? I'm sure Dragon Ball, that's 5. Attack on Titan, 6. That's 6 right there. I could find more. Show me an anime dad that don't mean something to the story and ain't strong within their plot. Please. I rest my case, bro. So you know what I mean? Like, Dragon is, we can't act like Dragon ain't him, bro. I'm tired of the Dragon is not him vibes, bro. But it's
that's
cool.
the hill I'm dying on, bro.
You already know, top 1 gang. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, Nika, if you go into our Instagram, I think I tagged you in my post on Instagram as well. You know, that's what happens when Dragon looks to the west. Okay.
I see you post up like that. I ain't get to check it before hopping on the stream. I see you post up. I see that notification pop up, stuff like that. I didn't get to check no notification before I popped on the stream though.
When you look at it, that's the kind of stuff that happens when Dragon looks to the west. Okay, he needs to stay looking to the east. All right.
He East Side nigga for real, bro. I listen. I'm one of them. I know. I'm an East Side nigga myself. You feel me? So hey, listen. Trying to tell them they don't listen.
And they're not hearing you, bro. They gonna learn, bro. Nami made it clear. Like, what's that? It feels like the god dragon's upon us.
Every agenda is playing out, bro. Every agenda is playing out. It's crazy because the next person people not ready for that's really gonna make them mad because a lot of people is downplaying them and then they're like, dang, he actually doing something. Smoker, just wait for it. I've been quiet about the smoker agenda. Every agenda has its time, you know. The Boa agenda, look, the Fuji agenda came, cleared. Boa agenda came, cleared. Sabo agenda came, cleared. Don't worry, we I say it all the time, bro. Listen, it's coming.
Facts. Hey, look, it's about to get cleared up, bro. For sure. So it's all right, Za. You gonna have to accept what's coming, bro.
I have no interest in him, so it doesn't really matter. Whatever he does is what he gonna do. As you can
Okay,
see, I
man.
don't talk about him. I don't talk about him because I have no interest in him.
Last point. Bro wants to know what's the smoker agenda.
What's the smoker agenda? Damn. Smoker's gonna end the series off as an admiral. The problem is that he's admiral level right now, and people wouldn't admit it, even though they themselves don't even want to respect what admiral level is. They still wouldn't even want to admit that Smoker could be of that because of what happened at Punk Hazard. So Smoker is supposed to be. Shout out to Cokes. Smoker is supposed to, when he comes back, he most likely won't be even as strong as Lucci, according to my guy Cokes. And I don't see that faring well. So I think Smoker is going to be way more adequate than people give him credit for. But just wait, just watch. You're gonna see Smoker is gonna do big things. Because if you're aware of it, Smoker gets clowned a lot, and I'm pretty sure you probably clown him too. You know, so just wait on it. You'll see. You'll see what the Smoker agenda is, because you're gonna when it happens, people are gonna act like they've been had a Smoker agenda when they didn't. The capping will start. The heavy capping.
Yeah. Well, there you go. All right, man. Well, chapter's next week, right? Am I tripping?
Yeah, chapter come out this week.
Oh, this week. This time.
Yeah, and we no break. So this weekend, next week. Lit.
Nice. All right. I'll catch y'all Monday, man. Or Discord. I don't know. Probably not tonight, but I'll at least hit you.
I'm gonna be on Discord, but if you want to pop in, we gonna be in there.
All right.
Might pop in.
If
you want to do
if
you trying to do the money talk, then ping me in your Discord. If you just trying to talk One Piece or whatever, I'm gonna be in my Discord.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
word too.
Let me know.
Just ping me.
help you back in.
You can ping
Yeah,
Strawberry too. You can ping the
I'm
gang.
gonna ping all y'all so
we
y'all
be
can
on
all.
here every night, so ping the gang.
We're not. Yeah, I'm gonna ping all y'all whenever we do jump in Discord and talk. So.
Yeah, and
or at least at a time.
You Wayne is your boy, so I know you could talk to him whenever you talk to him. I know who you really, really involved with. So.
Yeah, that's a bet, man. All right, man. I'll catch y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Next Monday, man.